Is it? Oh, it's right here.
I don't know if I want
Snack pack.
Guys, welcome to the podcast. This,
chilling.
all these bottles we just did right now, we all did.
Yeah,
right now.
We're all fucked up, guys.
We're reviewing.
14 bottles deep.
All right,
Right?
we're reviewing them. Like,
We're chocolate wasted. The same thing.
So we wanted to bring these bottles back to the LCBO. We're like, yo, it must be like a buck each, right? Half a bottle.
Guess how much
for.
they pay you for each bottle?
How much?
25 cents.
I was gonna say 50 cents.
Oh, you think it is?
20 cents, not even 50.
Oh, that's 25?
20 cents?
Oh,
20
25,
cents?
my
Oh
bad,
my
25, 25.
Or is it 20 cents? No, it's 20 cents.
It's some bullshit. 20, 25 is the same
Wow.
thing, right?
So how much is this shit? You guys calculate it?
Fucking maybe $3.
$3?
$2.
Damn. Each bottle goes for what, 30?
Yeah,
Just
it's
say
like
20.
3, 6, 9,
Each bottle.
$1.20.
Yeah, it's like $30 each.
3, 6, 9, $2, 3, 6, 9.
369.
Be like $3.20.
Not bad, eh? Come on, let's get a bottle.
Damn, you can get by junior.
These
chicken.
each one cost $30.
I think so,
About
right?
that, yeah, $32.
How much is it?
Yeah,
Like
35,
32,
32, 35.
$30 is on sale,
Jeez.
which usually is.
Is Crown not? Is it Canadian?
That's
Canadian.
right.
Yeah,
It is?
yeah.
Canada,
What?
I want to get it sponsored by them one day.
That'd be sick. It's made in
See-
Waterloo.
Behind there, we have a red ghost bottle.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
So
not on
we're
set.
gonna be drinking Crown, but what? The green apple?
gonna
Well, I
be-
would say green apple, but it's just
Justin doesn't
apple.
like peach, the best one. The only way he doesn't like
You
is
like
the best.
only the green apple one, right?
Yeah.
I remember you
I
saying
drank it.
that.
yeah. He's addicted to.
The apple's like the
We're
only
addicted
one
to a
that's,
lot
like,
What
of
about
Crown.
not even
Like,
the
no,
original
we-
one?
No, I can drink the original one, but now it's not as good.
That's
Now
good.
it's just like,
Shit.
you know, it's funny because I remember I didn't even want to try apple before.
I remember.
Yeah,
that day.
remember? And
Was that,
then
was that day at the
it was at the yeah, it was at her house.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Yeah.
I think in the cottage. Whatever you
Oh,
call
when
it.
we all went.
Yeah,
that
so I was
day?
like, I just drank my regular one.
That was the first time I saw
That's the
you
first
down
time
a
meeting you,
whole
I think.
bottle of Crown.
Oh, was it there? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great. You were the Milk Boy shirt, right?
Oh yeah, that was the first time I
remember
think
you
meeting
doing
her,
that.
and yeah, that was
Selena?
Yeah, it was the first time meeting.
Wait, what are you guys
I
talking
think
about? What are you guys
all-
talking about?
When we
First-
went to
the house.
and we
That
stayed,
weekend.
Oh,
stayed there.
That was
shit,
so
I
that
forgot about that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That day I didn't want to try the apple. Like, I really.
I
didn't
tried
want to
it.
try
It was okay.
Yeah, I know. And then,
Did I bring it?
yeah, you brought it. You got this is the best. You got you tell
And
everybody.
then finds peach. You're saying it's
It's
amazing.
good. It's good. I know. I should be a
was-
salesman for Crown, eh? Like,
Yeah.
You know,
get everyone on the Crown.
This is a Crown ad.
Yeah.
do you remember how we were all playing ping? Like,
Beer pong?
Beer pong,
Yeah.
not fucking ping pong. Sorry. Beer pong.
Yeah.
We're playing
Beer pong.
battle.
Apparently, like you know how we're all like really high,
Yeah.
and like how Nick
we're-
and taking
Didn't we
care of the
burn,
barbecue.
like, yeah, we
Apparently, the
burned
barbecue went up to
Oh, yeah,
fire.
I was there.
I was there.
I was
there
put-
with you. Too.
I was-
It
it
was
was-
like everybody was inside.
Fucking
Most-
flame.
Yeah,
we were playing.
Okay, maybe it was us two
we were
against
playing.
you.
We were playing beer
yeah.
pong, and we
Yeah.
were facing away from it. So like it's behind us, and we're just playing.
It
I have
was-
no idea
No,
what's happening.
I went to.
Fine.
I
Everyone's
went.
like screaming. I'm like, "What are you guys fucking talking about?" I'm not even looking
Yeah.
back. I'm just playing. I'm
I don't
drinking
remember.
smoke and
I
playing.
don't remember why
So-
I went there. I went. No,
I was
yeah,
watching. I was fucked up. So when it
The
flames,
flames going up,
and then Nick
and
was
then-
here. Wait, hold on. Nick was there.
Yeah.
He ran there. He closed it. He's like, "Oh, I fucking burnt my hand."
No, but then you see the fucking thing.
The thermometer out of the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Holy fuck! You have to open. You have to open. So Nick like literally
Oh, that's what
burnt
happened,
himself
yeah.
to open it.
He did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have to open it so the air can go out.
But the flame's gonna burn him. That's
And then
It was
it
gonna
turned
fucking
up.
blow up this thing.
And we did not open it. It was going. It was like in the movie, like.
Then the
Wait,
thermometer
fucking breaks
opens
it,
and
snaps off.
and the brown smoke was coming out of it.
Yeah.
And
it
we
was-
weren't even watching it.
And
Like,
I
we
remember
were
standing there,
right
like I was fucked up. I'm like,
Didn't we still eat the burgers?
Yeah, we had bird. There were birds.
oh yeah,
though.
they're burnt to shit.
Yeah.
But these guys just do a shot together,
You
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
resources.
We left so much alcohol.
Welcome to the Ghost Bros
Welcome to the Ghost Bros.
podcast.
Going for the compass.
Today we have
Cheers,
here-
guys.
This one's for my dead ones.
Yeah,
Literally.
we're out for the
From
dead
that
ones.
self.
Adam's gonna do chaser.
Ugh.
They don't have chasers. That's not cool. So.
I don't
Really
think
crown out flavor crown.
Ooh, it's like a
Damn.
weird taste. Like the
I should
apple
put on
tastes
Rail Crown.
different.
I haven't drank
It's like
peach
we
in a
mixed
while.
peach
Yeah,
and
what
apple.
about the chaser,
The peach was
dude?
good, no?
I know. You need
Where's
chaser.
my water at?
Oh, here,
I
center
could,
ginger ale.
if you grab an empty shot, I could pour you.
I don't like any pop. Do you have any juice like Nestea?
You have juice
or-
boxes?
I have Nestea. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
There
Pass
you
it
go.
down.
Thank you.
This is your ginger.
Just
Thank
kidding.
you. In case.
And then fix Alvera.
Elvira.
Oh,
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Get a
oil.
sunburn.
Get some aloe vera oil.
Like
I wouldn't
that?
mind she
Cream.
rubbed me actually. Aloe vera.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Just
perfect.
chilling.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Damn.
Yeah, it's like a,
First
it's
try,
like
bitch.
Josh, this how it's done, eh?
Fuck you guys. Gonna keep that shit.
Feminism.
Welcome to the podcast. We got Josh, Selena here,
Hello.
That's guys.
and we're
on.
getting lit. We're drinking.
We're drinking
We're
today on the
drinking.
podcast. We're not sober.
Alcohol
That's right.
podcast always work.
No silver Sally's here.
Alcohol and ghosts.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a sick combination. What happened?
I was wondering what you were doing.
Oh, I'm just scratching my leg.
Why are you
It's
scratching?
not your leg, it's your foot.
Or my foot. See, guys, we're drinking, guys.
Alright.
Alright.
Scratching my
Yeah.
foot.
This is the podcast. This is the podcast where we talk all things ghosty.
Ghosting.
And paranormal.
That's right. That's
So-
what he's saying.
Let's get into it.
That's right.
We're already into it, Josh.
Yeah,
We're already
into
into
it.
it.
Podcast
It's
started a
already
long
been
time
into
ago.
it. Guys, before the podcast starts, do a shot.
That's right. We're doing another shot.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Another shot?
Let's do
You
it.
guys are down. I was actually
Yeah.
serious, but like, you know what? Let's drink before the
Not
podcast.
serious? Not
here.
too serious, bro.
I know where my foot
I'm
and
gonna
leg
finish.
are.
I'll
so,
finish the ball right now, just for you guys. Ready?
Another fallen soldier add to the
I'll add to
front.
the collection.
Yeah, you
I,
want
I,
pizza
thi-
now?
I think I'm gonna buy a shelf and
Nice.
put all the crowns on it.
Put a bunch of crowns on
Display.
it.
Can I build like a little coffee
This
table?
is not a crown ad.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, we're not sponsored by
We're not
Crown one
It's
day.
not. That's
They just
true.
love
We just
Crown.
like Crown.
They would
Oh.
love to be sponsored.
In our
That's
defense,
Hit
right.
them up.
this is old. Yeah, hit us up, actually, Crown. That's right.
Yeah.
Why isn't
Let's
Yoda
see.
Got
facing
these
the, why isn't
Canadians
Yoda facing the
here.
audience?
And you know, it's funny because this is not even all the
When we
balls. I had
live
more
stream on
balls.
TikTok, that's why it's
Oh,
there.
Lord. there, yeah.
Sick.
Because he holds it, yeah, with the force. He holds it with the
Oh, that's
force.
sick.
Actually,
Baby
kinda like
Yoda though.
levitate.
He's Baby Yoda though.
That's right. He's Baby Yoda.
Isn't that? No,
He
that's,
looks
that's
older.
regular Yoda, dude.
He looks
Huh?
older. Look
That's
at him.
regular Yoda. Is that baby Yoda? Am I
That's
I don't
right?
know.
Baby
That's
Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw Yoda has
You're
a
Asian.
Used to
beard.
be regular Yoda.
I
Yeah.
saw
Oh
Yoda
no.
has-
Yeah. Old Yoda has like white hair.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
ear,
white,
no?
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
dead,
yeah.
old Yoda.
What?
He died, didn't he? Episode
Spoiler
whatever.
alert.
Whoa, dude.
died?
Whoa, you're spoiling, bro.
That's like 1970. Like, let's relax here.
1970. No.
Yeah,
Nah,
episode
bro.
5.
I've
Episode
never
5
watched.
in the
I've
80s.
never watched Star Wars. I didn't know he died.
84, isn't
He
it?
died in 84. Yeah.
Thanks for ruining it. Thanks for ruining it.
You have to watch the old, dude. You have to see old Yoda.
Never
He was
watched-
fucking wild, dude.
He's insane.
He
He was
goes-
like he was drunk.
You must follow you. Oh, no, I can't do the
Did
voice,
you?
but
You have
I
to
tried.
watch old Yoda. It's different than what you see in the new
Okay.
ones. It's
I've
pretty
never
Okay.
watched.
Hey, what's up with
This
Ghost
is the,
guys?
this is
Not
the
that
Star Wars
Yoda.
podcast.
Not
This is
Yoda.
Yoda.
This is Ghost Podcast.
It's the
That's
Ghost
solid.
podcast, guys.
Okay,
So let's start off. Josh or Slee, and you guys want to hit us off with a story today?
Any
Paranormal
story?
experience.
of course.
Story.
Do
Whoever wants to go.
Yeah.
Ladies first. Josh first. You guys decide.
Would you like to go first?
Sure.
All right,
Alright.
Selena.
I was actually thinking about this when I was at home. I'm like, what are all the experiences? I should make a list.
Yeah.
And
make a list.
I'll start off with like the one that actually scared me, because the rest of them, they don't actually scare me, because I see these little shadows like on the daily. Like when I'm walking upstairs into my room, like there's like this laundry room and I pass it and I always see the Grudge girl all the time poking out her head, like every single time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa! We're talking Grudge Girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for me, it's not that bad because I feel like I've just been there with her the whole time. Like she's just there and I'm just chilling. and
She
walk
lives in
by.
your house,
Yeah,
bro.
like it's just
What?
like you know,
Nah,
you're
it's
just
weird, it's
you're
weird.
just I constantly see you there. It's okay, it's fine. But I see her the most for sure. She's the most that pops up. She doesn't just stay in my laundry room. Like even with
She doesn't
Josh,
stay there.
sometimes I was like with Josh and I was like, yeah, I always see her like behind doors. Like
I
every
left her.
single time.
I left her
We-
for
Yeah.
1 second. I was holding Bonnie. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring Bonnie upstairs. Stay down here. I fucking left for like 2 minutes. I come back. She's like, yeah. As I was walking upstairs, I saw her. Like, picture. Basically, this is the stairway. Oh fuck! How do I do this on the viewers? Okay, this is this is for you. This is a stairway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight, and then you go like this. Go up more stairs, right?
Also,
And
it's a
then-
little
and
It's
then-
landing.
and there's
Oh,
like-
so it
and
turns,
there's like a
right?
thing.
Yeah, it
Okay.
turns.
And then it's right here. This is like the railing, and there's like
Yeah.
lines coming down, and then there's a platform, and her room is
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Basically, apparently, fucking Grudge is sitting right on her staircase, just looking down at her. And I'm like, what the fuck? Do you see her whole body? And she's like, yeah, just
Oh, you
chilling
see
there.
her-
I see mainly from her like the dress part like up.
Holy fuck, see it.
What?
Yeah.
This is a pale girl.
Yeah.
I mean, one day we should definitely like bring the ghost to in there.
Yeah,
know.
right?
If you see the
Oh,
podcast,
oh my god! You do like a little episode there, like a mini one.
Many of us.
I mean, she's seen
Like
the Grudge.
if I,
girl.
that's literally only if I'm like paying attention. If I'm not paying attention to anything, I don't really see anything. But if I'm
That's
just
scary.
alone by myself, because I'm alone in my house all the time. Like my house is always empty. It's a big house, and it's like only just me in the house. So sometimes there's like just things there that I see or things that I hear, and I'm like, you know,
Holy fuck, it's scary.
it's like whatever, chilling. Maybe it's my grandpa, you know.
Yeah.
Grudge.
But no, it's
Or maybe it's the Grudge,
or
right?
it's the Grudge, but yeah.
Abuelo's the
Like,
Grudge.
but I see that stuff like all the time, or like when I was like, sometimes I'll be like smoking in my backyard, And I was on the phone with Josh one time, and I was like, "Yo, I just seen this girl. Like, she's literally like hanging over the fence.
Oh,
like
yeah,
her
so she's
body's
dead.
just there. Yeah,
What the fuck you talking
I was like,
about?
her body's just there, and I'm literally, I'm just like, I'm taking a hit from like the bong, and I'm just staring at her. And I'm just like, I'm like, okay. But the thing is, it doesn't scare me because I never feel like it's real. Because the things that I see, they never really move.
Yeah.
But there was this one time, this thing actually scared me because I was outside at my old elementary school, and I was like on a bench, and I was smoking. And so I was like, I got up, I was sitting on the bench, and then I got up, and I was like putting away my stuff, and I was like bent down like this, and I just looked to the side, and I see two ladies walking, one with a hairband, one with a ponytail, and I don't think anything of it because it's nighttime. I can't see their faces too well. I'm like, it's nighttime, I can't see them, whatever. I go back to putting my stuff away, and then I stand up, and I like turn around, and then I just notice, I'm like, there's nobody here. I was like, there's literally nobody. There's nobody that way. There's nobody that way. Like within the closest, like, cause I just got up and I turned
so you would
around.
see them like walking.
Yeah, I see them walking away. But I looked up, nobody there. Nobody there. There's like nobody. I'm like,
you didn't tell me that.
and I literally was like, yeah, I swear I did, because I literally was like, that was the most scariest thing, that was the most realest thing, because they were moving, they were walking, they were walking towards me, they were right behind me, and I seen them, and I'm like, whatever, normal, I get up, and they're not there
So you
anymore.
thought they're like regular people?
Yeah, and then when I found out they weren't, I got scared
Oh.
shitless. So I was like, because
When
that
you
never
did it-
happened. Yeah, because
yeah.
the grudge doesn't look like a real person. The dead person is not obviously not real, but these are real people
That
walking
looks
down.
real, like,
Yeah,
walking.
and they're not even there.
What if the grudge is a real person?
That's crazy. That'd be absolutely insane.
So like when you see the grudge sitting on the stairs, it doesn't move; it just stares at
How's
you.
it look? Is it like
it mainly the things that I see, they mainly just poke out their head. Like it's mainly what
it's
they
like a
look
Nuke's
like.
top 5 video.
Yeah.
Of,
Yeah.
like, you know how those
Saying,
like
yeah,
in real
these,
life.
like,
Yeah,
real life.
yeah, like
cameras.
I think I told you guys this one before, where when I was in my room and the door was open, I was just looking at the door and just sitting, and I like, again, the house is empty and I'm playing no music, like no sound is going on, I'm not doing anything, I'm just looking at the door, chilling, and again, I see, this is the one more scarier one. I don't see him anymore. I see more the grudge
you
now.
told me about this
But
one.
before, like back in like grade 9 and stuff, like I would see a different guy all the time, which would pop up behind my door, and he would have his like long fingers like peeking out like this.
I think I remember you saying
Yeah,
that.
like he would peek out, and he has
What?
like big eyes. Like his eyes don't look like they have eyelids. Like it's just like big eyes
have
with
weird
like
mouth?
pupils. And yeah, and he's like smiling, and it's like a
Oh,
big
you-
one, and he just like goes out like that and stares at
How
me.
you doing?
And I look at him, and I remember
What's
I
up?
got like one time I was like, I know this is not real. I know this is literally not real. Like if I look at it and long enough, I know it'll go away. But I got so scared, I like had to go in the washroom and hide in there for a second.
That's
I
freaky.
yeah,
I'd be
I have to call
terrified.
somebody, and then I'm like, I'm on the phone with somebody, and I'm looking down. I'm not looking at the door, and I like close the door really quickly,
Oh,
and I'm
fuck
like,
it.
I walk away because I'm like, I don't want to see that anymore. I don't want to.
Holy
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we don't want to see that either. Who wants to see
Yeah,
that
I'm not
thing?
doing that.
Yeah.
See, like, you
Yeah,
know what's thinking about?
yeah,
It's the
like
long
slimer.
fingers, like salad fingers. Remember
Yeah,
back in the
like
day?
Oh,
that guy. That
Oh,
type of
yeah.
guy, exactly like that, and
Wow.
he just looks
You
terrifying.
want to take a shot to that?
It's-
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
having shots.
Shots,
Shots,
yeah.
bro.
I
No one's
forgot.
like-
Take a shot to my grudge.
To-
to the
Shout out to the grudge girl,
Yeah.
salad
Shout
fingers.
out to
Salad
the
fingers.
And to everyone listening.
Holy fuck. Weezy Chaser here, guys. Come on.
We're chilling, bro.
Don't call us pussies.
It's okay. Only you guys need chasers.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm
Peach,
chilling.
dude.
One.
Peach,
Chilling,
yeah,
bro.
I was like
peach.
that in the beginning too.
I haven't drinking in a while, bro. I'm chilling.
Well, with peach, I don't eat chaser. But with like
Pussy.
drink.
Discriminate you.
Justin, you're discriminating on the podcast. You
That's
see how it
right.
is.
Fucking.
I actually
Sometimes you all need a little pop,
No, it doesn't hurt.
a little pop.
We need a little
doesn't
chase.
hurt.
That's all.
a little chase.
What were you saying? It hurts sometimes.
What's it called? When before, my ex actually had told me a story of his. I know it's not my story to tell, but it's a story.
Still a good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Still a
story.
good story. He had told me one time, and he doesn't believe in paranormal stuff, so that's why it's like weird to hear him talk about it, because it's like, this is the scariest experience I've ever had.
No, please. Okay,
Yeah, and
It's
so
crazy hearing like skeptics talk.
yeah, talk about it.
It's-
Yeah, so he was like, he has this room. He has a small room at the end of like the hallway, and at the other side is is like his parents' side, and there's just like this hallway between them.
Okay.
And he told me one time at like it was like 3 a.m. or something. And apparently, I heard that it was like the devil's hour or whatever.
Yeah, they
right?
call it the devil's hour.
Yeah, so he's like, it was like
Yeah.
late at night. He told me, and he's like, he was just on his bed, and he usually keeps his door open. I never
keep my door.
I
Yeah,
never
my door's
keep my door
always
open.
closed.
Yeah.
My door's always open.
His is always open.
Nah, you gotta.
Psychopaths have their door open.
Thank you.
Like,
Always closed.
My beardies.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? My beardies are protecting me. Let's be honest here. They're sitting right at the door.
Bruh.
Okay.
You'd be like,
You'd be like, you
the
fucking box.
ghost is gonna look at the beardies and be like, "Wow, I'm so scared."
With the beardies like this.
That-
Blackbeard.
yeah,
Fucking Bob's.
Yeah.
Blackbeard's too busy looking upstairs, bro. He's looking at his.
Trying to fuck his sister.
Did you tell Celia that story?
Yeah,
I did tell the story.
Oh my! I
with
was holding the
beards.
Blackbeard. He's holding the girl.
Tell the-
Yeah, and they're
tell the
bobbing
He's
podcast.
at
going
each
crazy. He was
other.
bobbing
Yeah.
its head. I'm
Oh yeah,
holding
Adam
him.
was like copying the beard. So it's a bearded dragon.
I was
I
competing
have
with
a
the
boy
beard.
and a girl,
Yeah.
but they're siblings. But
It
it doesn't matter.
They don't know.
He
their
doesn't-
we don't know the
siblings.
siblings.
He doesn't give a shit.
One was basically.
He's like, my sister's hot.
So I had
Yeah, he's gonna shot.
I had the girl standing like chilling here. Adam had the guy chilling.
I was holding my
you were holding it
hands.
for. Oh, you were holding it. Okay, so I had her here.
Yeah,
she
she
was
was chilling here.
here.
She's, you know,
I was standing
Just
to
like
the right
this.
of him.
a good like let's say this
Yeah,
much
like,
distance.
distance.
This much
Yeah.
distance.
And then all of a sudden, the guy goes, the bearded dragon goes,
Starts bobbing his head.
Yeah.
and then and you can
I'm
see
like,
his
oh,
beard
yeah?
coming out a little bit.
Yeah. It's a
So I
black
started
thing.
bobbing
Black
my
is
head too.
black.
Back-
Yeah, she's still rocking.
Asserting
Oh,
dominance.
Exactly. He thought we
Yeah.
were fighting over or something, right?
You're like, oh
Fighting
yeah,
over the girl.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
jumps,
So he
fucking
jumps off me.
onto me.
In midair. Like,
Oh, holy shit! So he's like basically on top of her for a second, and Josh
And
came
Josh
in like
came in,
grabbed.
yeah, because he jumped
Had
on
to
her
separate
and he
them.
tried butting her neck, you know, because that's how they
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
He
yeah.
tried, he tried fucking her. He risked life and death. That's like,
Yeah, I know, he has a arm.
yeah, it's like what 5 feet tall. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like what this big.
This man did not care. He just.
He didn't give a
flung
fuck
him.
about life, bro. He's like,
Yeah.
I want pussy.
Yeah.
Sister, no sister. I'm
Anything
getting.
for pussy.
He's like, I'm getting.
Don't
in
He's
there.
like, I grew
pussy.
this beard already, yo.
I'm
time.
prepping.
I already went through puberty.
That was funny.
that was hilarious.
That was funny.
We got doors open now.
Yeah, and well, okay, let me continue. But
Yeah,
anyways, yeah, he said he keeps his door open, and he doesn't care. Like I said, he doesn't believe in this stuff, so
Yeah.
keeping his door open would not scare him because what's gonna come for him? Like he
Yeah.
doesn't care.
That's true.
So, he's like, yeah,
Until-
the door was open, and I was trying to sleep in my bed, and then I had seen like this like person like I kept staring at them. This shadow person just standing there, and then they started like coming towards me faster and faster. That I got so scared I had to close the door on him.
Holy
Like I had to get him
fuck.
to fucking close the door. Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. And he's like,
Okay.
the thing is, he wouldn't go away. Like it was like he stared at him, and he was actually there. And he said when he closed the door, he could still see like the feet from underneath.
What?
Okay,
Fuck
that's
that.
creepy.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
I-
And he
That's
said
fucked.
that
I-
was the scariest. Like he felt like he was so fucking scared.
And he's a bitch,
like,
too,
Like,
so that
close
must have
that
scared
door.
the shit
Yeah.
out
Yeah. And I was
He's
like,
been pissing
that's
his
fucking
pants.
insane. He's like, because when I stare at something for so long, like the Grudge Girl or
Yeah.
something, if I'm staring and I'm not trying to keep my eyes off, like I feel like after a while it'll go away. But this
Yeah.
guy said he stared at it and it has not gone away. He closed the door and it didn't go away. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's a lights on all night.
That's
type
scary.
thing,
Yo,
you know?
Yeah.
you know what vibes give me? You ever watch the movie
Bro, what do you
Paranormal
mean?
activity.
Yeah.
No.
Just goes blank.
what's that fucking movie called?
I mean, did you like freeze?
You know the movie
Probably.
where
Explain.
It Falls. Yeah, there you go. You got
Huh?
it. It
Wow.
Falls. Oh,
I
you
said
did
it.
you say that?
No, I didn't say
What? It Falls. Yeah.
Somebody just said that.
No, I know that. Wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait.
You remember
You
in
had
the
to have
room when-
sex to
Yeah,
transfer
yeah,
it?
yeah,
That's a
yeah,
weird
yeah.
fucking movie. That's
What?
a weird movie.
Okay, so you know how like in the movie the guy was in the hallway
Yeah,
just standing
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's what the vibe. I'm like.
Okay,
That's what,
okay.
That's what I'm picturing in my head.
So they
Yeah.
stand there. Basically, okay, the movie basically it's weird as fuck. This
It's
is
weird.
a girl in a chair.
The
then
wheelchair.
Okay, no.
sorry.
They're fucking in a car. I don't know why I
Yeah,
remember
they're
this. They're
fucking
fucking in the car.
Yeah.
After the car, they're done fucking. I don't know what he does.
He like
He
chloroforms.
he
her.
chloroforms her and he tapes her to a chair.
Yeah,
And he's
'cause
like, I'm
explained
sorry. And then
everything.
he explains everything and leaves.
So basically, you're like, this thing is gonna follow you, and no one else can see it but you. It's like it looks like a normal person. You don't know who they are, and
Yeah, it's-
you
oh, I
cannot
got
let
goosebumps.
them.
so
You
it's like
cannot let
it's a-
them get
it's like
closer.
you pass it on to the
Yeah,
next
it's like
person.
it's almost like a disease. Like you're just passing it.
Mhm.
So
okay.
if
Gross.
that person gets you and you die, it goes back to the person you just like fucked, and it goes down.
No,
the
but
chain.
So then
only-
why
You
would
have to fuck.
you have
you
to
have to
fuck
do
so
that
to
to
the next
transfer
person.
it.
Why would
Wow.
you tie her up if it goes
There's a
back to
part
you?
in the movie.
Oh, he
No, he
tells
tried
her
to
lets her up.
show. Yeah, because she's gonna think he's crazy if he's explaining. She's gonna run. He had to like tie her in the wheelchair so he can like bring her like so the thing won't go close.
It's somebody you know though, right?
And then he dropped her back home at home, and then the friends are like, "What the fuck?" And they like run to her friend because this guy literally kicks her out of the car and like books it.
Yeah.
He's like, and
I
then
want to watch.
it's such a good movie. I've seen it twice. Like
Really?
it's crazy because like it's not that big budget of a movie, but it looks so good.
Always low budget movies are sick, you know.
Yeah.
I remember a part where there's the guy that has it, right?
Yeah.
And at his mom's home, and he starts knocking.
Oh
on the
my
door,
god, that
and
was
it's the
fucked.
mom.
That's the same
It looks
movie?
like a mom. It
was his mom.
It pretended it was his mom's, but
But he had to.
pretend
it eventually got him and got him to fuck his
yeah,
mom. It was
no,
gross.
it fucks you to death. Like I don't know.
It fucks you to death. Like it's some hardcore shit, bro.
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
well, his mom?
No. Yeah, it
the
looked like his mom,
fuck?
and it fucked him to death.
What the
It shagged him up.
fuck?
It shagged him up.
Yeah, but I don't think it
Wait,
kills.
the
I don't
mom
think
had a strap or something?
I don't
No.
know. She grabbed his little son's penis and fucking showed him inside.
I don't know.
Working
Little
inside
size-
of
I
her.
don't think it kills you like that all the time, but it's just that happened to be like I don't know. I guess the thing was
It
gonna fuck
appeared
her.
as
Things
his
like, you know
mom.
what?
It's weird because the movie. So the guy who made the movie, he likes to make his world like you never know what year it is. So like it looks like it could be present day, but then it also looks like it'd be the past with the old TV. But then the girl has a phone. It's like a fucking clamshell. So it's like weird. Like you never. It's like a weird world he
Weird
built.
world,
But
yes.
I didn't
yeah,
notice
the
that.
girl she like flips her phone and she is like a clamshell. I was like, what the
Bro, I
fuck?
watched when I was 12. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because I'm taking
Like,
the phone.
'cause
Just
I watched it when it came on because they put it on Netflix, and then I
it's
watched.
on Netflix.
Do we still have it on Netflix?
And probably not. I don't know. You
They
gotta
always
check.
get rid of
But it's
movies.
called It Falls. Good movie. It has nothing to do with the paranormal, but it's like imagine that was real. You're fucked because like you gotta keep moving.
Yeah,
This
you-
thing is
you-
gonna keep
you have to be
walking.
a whore.
It
Yo,
doesn't
all you
run
have
to
to
you.
do.
Tinder, just keep swiping, bro.
It does not run to you. It
walks.
just walks. Yeah.
It says
So
keep
weird.
moving.
And it can't walk through walls, so it would have to break through the window and stuff. Like it'll break your window. And
It'll
come.
break your door,
Holy
break the wall.
So you gotta make
You
sure you always
see
have like
it?
a route to. Yeah, only you can see. No one else can see it around you.
The worst
But what if you're
STI
in a
ever.
and all the
Right?
people
Literally.
and all the people down the chain could also see it too if they were to be with you. So only people who like had it before
Had it
can
before
still
can
see
see
it
it, yeah.
following
But what
you.
if you're in a
But
plane?
it doesn't
But
follow.
you never know who's gonna be because it always switches people, and you
It
never
changes,
you
it's-
think it
it's-
might be around, but you can tell who it is because they just walk.
They walk.
They
weird.
walk like a zombie kind of like.
No
just-
offense. Like I mean, like they
Yeah.
just
So they
walk.
look like a person, but they walk.
They just
stupid.
walk. There's no
walk
physical.
very
They just
slow.
walk
It's like a
straight.
slow
Yeah.
pace, but like.
But it's creepy. It's like
So, like-
Michael, but
But
creepy.
it looks creepy.
Yeah, it's cool because the movie's so good. Because like in the beginning, like when they go on a date, like they're at the movie theater, and he's always like, always like looking like,
yeah.
you know, and he's like, oh, let's
I
go,
don't
let's
remember that
go.
part.
The movie didn't start. Let's go, let's go.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't even watch a movie. It sucks.
Yeah.
You can't sleep.
You can't sleep too. Yeah, I know.
You can't
'cause
wink.
Yeah.
You have to like no, you could.
Somebody's
you have to take
watching
a
you
plane,
constantly.
fly somewhere. You
I
have
was
to
about to
at
say
least
that.
have a couple
Days. You do have a couple
days.
days. For it to
At
walk
least
all
couple
the way
weeks.
to where you're at.
Oh, it walks.
It has
It will
but
walk to
Why don't you
you.
go
But it-
across the ocean, go to Europe
But
or
it
something?
could take a
So,
plane.
like,
Could it
every
take a plane though?
Every single
No.
day,
It
like
didn't
it follows
happen,
you. Every
Yes.
single day,
Yeah.
it's behind
Yeah,
you.
it falls.
As long as
falls,
it's attached to you and you're the last
So
person.
every
that-
time you look back, you'll see it.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's
you have
always
to.
there.
I'm trying to think in the movie. Did they fuck prostitutes and then the prostitutes just die because like they don't
They don't know.
know? So then it comes back to you again. So the guy's like, "Fuck it."
Oh,
like-
it comes back to you. If the
If that
person
person
dies.
dies,
Yeah,
it goes
yeah.
back the chain.
So
once you're
you would
involved,
need you would need to fuck someone, and that person has to fuck someone, so it has to go up the chain. So you have at least a couple like. Then you'll be okay for a while, but then you don't know, right?
so you see a random bitch
Yeah.
walking to you, like
fuck.
Yeah, it's
That's
called-
fucking insane.
Yeah,
That's scary.
it's a cool idea.
Like,
I think that.
imagine it's like 5 people down the line, you think you're good, and next thing you look to the left, it's like walking
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, 5 people fucking died.
I know,
Are you
like,
serious?
what?
Are you serious?
Are you guys all stupid?
There's so much work for
you
this.
know how much pussy I got.
He's like downloading Tinder, he's running away, swiping.
Going on.
Well, no, you only have
Not
to
even
fuck one
Tinder,
person. That
Bumble.
person
Yeah,
has
Bumble.
to smash someone else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but-
Yeah, I know. It's like you would have to like, okay, I need you to smash someone else today.
You gotta stay in
Like
contact
today.
with that person.
Today.
Yeah,
If they don't
exactly.
respond to you, they're dead.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're
you
also
can,
dead.
Hey, you
they, have a,
lies?
they have a big group chat.
All
I
right.
just fucked that
Alright,
guy. This
who-
girl just fucked too.
Who'd you fuck? Who's this? Okay,
Whose
who-
pussy did you get today?
It's like present to the chat. Fuck you all.
It joins.
Really so pissed.
it comes in. Yeah, it's in the chat.
So only like fucking, not even like
Just fucking.
giving
weird.
it like anything else. Like you
No.
had to fuck.
you have to
in
fuck it.
order
It's like
to-
almost. It's supposed to. The whole thing is supposed to be like it's like a transmitted disease, basically.
But it's a ghost demon thing.
The worst
ghost demon,
STI, like you
Yeah,
said.
the worst STI you can get.
Yeah.
A zombie that kills you.
Yeah,
That'd
it
be
follows.
shit.
It
Murks
follows
you.
you.
Fucks you to death.
So yeah, that's it. It follows. But that was the vibe it gave me because there's like a scene in the movie where it's a fucking tall motherfucker. Remember, he's in the hall. He has like bend down because the door. He's so tall. She had to like jump out the window.
I think I remember that, but I don't remember what.
Yeah, but I just remember because they had no idea. The friend's like, "What's wrong? What's going on?"
Yeah.
And she's like screaming because there's and he can't.
She
He's
can
looking in the
see.
hallway. There's no one, but there's like this big guy walking toward it, and he can't see it.
Yeah.
And he likes her a lot, but she won't do it now because she doesn't want to give him the.
But like it
Oh.
can have. It can
He's like,
do,
"I'll take the demon for you."
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. In the end,
He
does.
really wanted it, eh?
It
He's
could do,
like,
like,
fuck, I'll take the
physical
demon, man. Like,
Shit, I would never fuck that.
I
I would've
died. So actually, yeah, I don't like it anymore.
I would've
Yeah,
died.
actually, I'll give it back to you right now.
I wouldn't die for that.
You take it
pussy.
back.
Take it back.
They just keep giving it to each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that how it works?
Ah,
Back
you
and
can-
forth. Actually, can you take care of it? Okay, this
Tonight
okay.
you take
We'll switch
care of
every
it.
week.
Yeah. Switch every week.
One person dies. Then
Tonight
it's
it's on you.
It's
That's
on you.
right,
Yeah,
it's
just
on
be
you.
careful.
Like
eh?
a baby, like they switch it back
Yeah.
and forth. They're like, tonight's you. It's
Tonight
your
you
shit.
have it. Yeah.
Plane tickets already set. Enjoy your week in Florida.
I gotta
See
go
you
to
next
Florida.
week.
Yeah.
The fucking zombie's like, fuck these people.
I can't walk anymore. Goddamn.
It emerges through the water. It's like, what's going on, boys? I'm ready
It's
to
like
fuck.
yeah, it's like Jason Voorhees walking through the fucking water. Just
With a
like the bottom of
machete?
the ocean.
At least he's slow, you know what I mean? It's slow.
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is, but
fast.
it's still scary.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I'm not saying it's not scary. Just say at
It's
least
never
it's
gonna stop
slow.
walking.
Imagine if he
It
fucking
doesn't
ran.
stop walking though. So
If anything ran to me, I think I would scream. Like,
yeah, if it
was-
ran, then
yeah.
you're
That's
fucked.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it ran.
Wait, chase me, bro. Go away.
I would
know.
not.
If it
wanna
ran, a
deal
lot of
with
people
that.
die.
It sucks because there's so many things they try to do in the movie to kill
They
it.
do.
So, okay, what if all the people in the line die? Then it just dies, or where does it walk to then?
Oh yeah, who is the first person that got it?
I mean, the first person gets
How's
it,
that work?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it just
Yeah.
goes away.
Okay, you're
Right?
overthinking the movie. Like,
I'm just saying,
Relax.
Fuck you.
No deep thinking.
The
here.
first person doesn't die.
no
okay?
questions about my movie,
No
please.
questions.
oh my
Right
god!
now.
Imagine the first person like 90 years old.
There's so
I
many.
haven't seen it in so long. He can't walk in a wheelchair. He looks over. The fucker's walking. I can't move. My chair's stuck.
He's stuck.
No,
He's
he
stuck.
has the motorized one's out of battery.
He's trying to go, but he reaches some stairs.
He's trying to crawl.
It's been 70 years.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I can't anymore. That's
He
funny.
fucking falls downstairs, pushes life alert. Fuck it. Like,
As he's crippled in the mirror, it fucks him to death.
He takes the chair that you sit down that descends down the stairs. It's like, fuck, it's not going fast enough.
I gotta get out of here.
beep, beep, beep. The guy's walking faster. Fucking real. Chair.
I used to watch the movie again.
I
I
swear
used to watch
happened
it
in
again.
Insidious
That
or
should be the
some
sequel.
movie that happened where old
Gremlins?
granny was
Yeah,
doing
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
No, no,
or
no.
something.
It was
We watched the
Annabelle, the
movie.
second one.
It was Gremlins and
Annabelle,
Annabelle.
yeah. With the
Gremlins?
wheelchair.
Yeah,
Remember how it went super fast?
She went
and
flying.
flew-
Yeah.
There was a
Gremlins,
girl
we
with the
just watched
wheelchair
it.
Yeah.
too. She would try to do it.
Oh,
and-
Annabelle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Annabelle, yeah, she
Homecoming.
gets like, the belt gets stuck on her,
Damn.
and she can't like leave
Yeah.
it, and then it keeps going up, and then you see like the fucking thing. That'd be scary.
It
Yeah.
throws
That'd
her
be fucked,
into
dude.
This
the
fucking ghost
barn.
going after crippled
What am I hating,
people.
Annabelle right here. Hello, Annabelle.
It's fucking scary.
Oh, you have a
bro.
little Annabelle? Damn, that looks like a Funko Pop Annabelle.
That is sick.
We're gonna,
Fuck-
I want
fuck
to
up, bro.
meet the real Annabelle one day.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Looks like a doll.
I talked to
It's like a rag
Tony.
doll.
Yeah, you guys should go to the actual
Yeah,
place.
Tony has it now. The son-in-law has it.
Well, he always had it.
Okay, well,
What do you
when
think-
they die, when they
would you
die,
kiss-
They
everyone
pass
anymore.
it down.
Question: Would you kiss Annabelle?
I make out sexual with her, dude.
You know how
Tony won't let
Marlon,
it.
you know how what's his name? Marlon did it in that movie. Haunted House, like you fucked the shit out of her.
What?
What?
You remember the Haunted House too?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
So this is the spoof
Give it a
version.
whack off.
We know someone that knows someone that's good friends with Tony.
Really?
Really?
Good
So-
friends?
Yeah,
Is it good friends?
she said her friend from the show is good friends with Tony.
Okay, so we know someone that knows someone. That's
We
good
know
friends.
someone that's good friends. Yeah.
We know someone that knows
So
someone.
when she goes,
Yeah.
she could.
I mean, that's down the line.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yo,
I would love to meet Annabelle.
I want Annabelle, bro. I want to kiss her.
Get these guys to Annabelle right
That's
now.
right. Just the Annabelle. I want to
Annabelle.
hold her.
Kiss
I'll take
Annabelle.
out for
Funniest
dinner.
content
Hashtag-
you'll ever see.
Hashtag
I'm gonna
kiss
marry
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
First class, take her all the best.
Imagine you go there. I have a ring. Annabelle, will you marry me?
Can I propose to Annabelle?
You have like 10 years of like depression.
Like, when was Annabelle like real? Like what's
When
her
they-
year?
Hey,
Like
like,
19
it
something.
was in the 70s?
I don't know what
jeez.
year they had the
Long time ago, right?
Like
Probably
get
70s.
her some like
60s,
old
70s.
whiskey and be like, this is from your time, bitch. Drink up.
That's right.
Drink
guys.
up,
Yeah.
drink up
I'm
with
thinking
us.
of you,
Drink
Annabelle.
up. Take a shot with Annabelle.
That's right. My new wife.
You didn't put the
My
timer on,
new
did you?
I did put the timer on.
I
bro.
did. Nice.
What's time we're at?
Let's see. Oh, not bad, not bad.
Come
Okay.
on.
Beautiful.
Why
Nice.
did we go a little bit long on this?
No, yeah, it's like an hour.
But
Okay,
anyways,
okay,
I just
okay,
want to get
okay.
an idea.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So
Um,
timers, but Josh, you have any stories?
I do actually. First one's not mine because it's just like I
What
was
the
thinking
fuck,
about
dude?
it. No, I
Say that.
All right,
Why not say Sam kidding?
I have this like one of my best old best friends. I haven't
Yeah.
talked to her recently, but like
Yeah.
I mean like I'm cool with her still. You know, family close.
yeah.
Anyway, so her family's like pretty like not into it, but like she's like somewhat of a can read somebody's like she can read people like read
Oh,
their like
like,
the feeling like
like
a
a
medium
psychic-
kind
like a
of
psychic
but she doesn't
kind-
claim it because
yeah.
she just like she can just feel the things and like she actually gets something's accurate something's
Yeah.
inaccurate. Anyway, she has this father and like he died when she was younger. He was an
Are you talking
alcoholic.
about Alex?
Talking about Alex,
Oh
yes.
yeah, good
He's actually a
story.
blood, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm just like, anyway,
What did you say? Blood?
he's a blood.
Was-
like a
Like-
gang. He was
Oh,
blood.
okay, everything,
Oh,
okay,
okay,
yeah.
so-
Yeah, it was part of a gang.
So, yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
that's not why he
I
died.
thought there was blood. I'm like, what?
No, no, I thought you were
That's
saying
fucking
blood
terrible.
related.
No, he was
yeah.
he died because of alcohol poisoning. He drank too much.
Oh, okay.
And not the point. Anyway,
Surprised we're not there. I'm kidding.
I used to like be hanging with her every single day. I'd chill with her, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, I asked her about creepy things, like anything fucked up you see randomly. And she's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
One of those
every
nights.
every she's like every night in my room, I see my dad at 3 o'clock. I'm like,
Holy.
what do you mean you see your
3
dad?
o'clock.
Like, what do you mean by that? She's like, I see him at my door, just sitting there. I'm like, can I stay long enough at your house just to see that?
Oh my god, wait, I know her.
Yeah, you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
okay, so, yeah.
So I'm like, okay. She's like, sure, go for it. I'm like, okay. So we were just chilling, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm like, okay, 2 a.m. We're watching a movie, it's a fucking Disney movie. Oh, the one I love, the one with the skeleton.
Oh, Jack Skellington.
Jack
Oh, the Nightmare
Skellington.
Before
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, movie's done.
Blood member
3
walks in.
o'clock. 3
Okay.
o'clock. What's the number? Like 3:05, something like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I see him. And I'm like,
No.
I don't see shit. It usually sits at her door, and like her bed's like, door's right there, bed's over there in the corner, and she can see him. He's like touching the ceiling. He's tall. He's a shadow. And I'm like, man, I don't see him though. She's like, I do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna walk there. I kid you not. Room temperature. All right.
Yeah.
I walk and I'm like, okay, let me stand on top of it. Like, I don't see shit.
Yeah.
I stand on it and she's like talking. When she says he's tall, like his head's touching the ceiling.
Oh.
My head's touching her left hip right there. Okay? Anyway, I feel I stand where he was, as she said, and I felt fucking cold as shit. Like I'm like, why the? I'm like, yo, there's no.
Freezing.
I got
spot.
goosebumps all over. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna just go right back where you were at the bed because I'm like, that's cold and freaky.
Yeah.
But I'm
the
like, that's
fact
pretty
you felt,
cool.
like, a temperature change.
That's
Yeah,
right?
she
Like-
she told me
Yeah.
her dad watches over basically every night.
That's
yeah.
like
But it's kinda
a
freaky.
Yeah.
sign. The temperature
Yeah.
change.
Yeah,
The coldness.
no, but it's
Especially
only in
it's
that
cold
one
over
Yeah,
position.
Yeah, no,
that-
that's-
call it
that's a
cold
sign.
spots.
Yeah,
Call it
cold
cold
It's
spot,
where
yeah.
he's standing though.
Yeah.
It's where I was stood.
That's
And
why.
that was
See,
cool.
that's
It's
what I want to
weird.
do. I was want to do investigation. Sorry, off topic. Sorry, might have been interrupting
No.
you. Investigation
it.
at her place, and then she sees like the grudge person. I want to
feel
walk
it.
there.
Yeah, I
and
wanna
like see if I
see-
feel
yeah.
cold or something.
Yeah.
We have devices that scans the
Oh,
temperature
yeah,
and
have you seen her
everything.
boob?
That'd
bud?
be
I
cool,
tried doing
yeah.
that, but
Oh,
when
you
she-
tried,
when she-
or
no,
you
like
must-
whenever she sees it, I'm not there. Or if she
Oh,
does see it, I'm like, oh,
oh.
where is it? She's like, she'll act weird. She'll be like,
You
oh,
scared?
nothing. It's nothing. It's
Are
nothing.
you scared?
Scared.
Like when you see the grudge?
Remember we were
It sounds like you're
What?
talking shit. So are you scared? Are you scared?
Are you a bitch about it?
Like I said,
It sounded like
Nah,
that.
like,
Nah,
are you
nah.
scared, bitch? Trying to scramble on me, like you fucking scared.
So
Yeah?
through.
Did she scare you, bro?
Does the grudge fucking scare you at night, huh?
Like
You little pussy ass bitch.
I'm like just relax, dude. Like, is he scared? He's
You
scared.
can say it like that, bro. You can say it like that.
Have you watched it?
like
pull out the
for
movie?
the girl, right? She says like she just sees him all the time, right? Like it's like you're just used to it, right? Like after you see it so many
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
it's like it's not so scary. Like for you guys, if you saw something
Oh my
right
gosh,
away,
you're
you're
bad.
fucking
If I
gone.
saw
Saw a
South
fucking
Yeah.
pale face. Just
Imagine
like,
you see South Fingers, the long, the big mouth and shit, no eyes,
No,
or big
yeah,
eyes.
you
but
haven't
gone.
seen, no,
when-
dude, the grudge alone, like, That's scary. The
But
face.
it's not so bad because she doesn't have a face like the hair is in her face, right?
Oh, the
So
hair
it's
is on her
like,
face.
That's
So
still freaky.
the guy was much
You
more
see his
scarier.
face,
Of
Yeah,
course.
the guy was terrifying.
That's creepy
I
as
did not
fuck.
want to look at him ever. Like I would always hear noises
Oh, that's
at
creepy.
the bottom of my house. Like it's just horrible when you're by yourself. Like like when I'm distracted, like I said, I don't pay attention. That's why I'm always constantly
To
trying
do
to do
something?
something.
Yeah.
That's why I have them
Because
on
if
my
I
own.
stop,
Yeah.
if I stop doing anything, they just all come back, and it's like I can't even do it. I can't
Well, I guess
handle
gotta-
it. Yeah.
like many
Have you
episodes.
There
guys
should be one there. We should do one there.
have you guys ever had like sleep paralysis before?
No, but he has.
So
You have?
Did?
I'll tell you what.
to the club.
I used to practice lucid dreaming.
You did. You practiced it.
Dang,
Okay.
I control my dreams. I can do like
That's
I can fly
fun.
around and shit.
That's
That's
sick.
sick.
So in order to, instead of
don't dream much,
instead of
actually.
going to sleep and waiting until you hit REM and you start dreaming, you can put yourself into sleep paralysis and automatically skip 6 hours of sleeping and waiting and do your dream automatically. You get what I'm
Really?
saying?
Yeah.
So so if you do sleep paralysis, you don't move, and you feel like itches on your hands, you still don't move, and you close your eyes. Eventually, you'll put yourself in sleep paralysis. You'll feel the weight in your chest, and you close your eyes, and your mind starts dreaming, and then you're like, okay, and you start controlling things.
The
Wow.
problem
never-
is
fucking
that
insane.
I've never been that, but it
So
sounds
you've
pretty
done
cool.
that, and
Yeah.
you've actually
worst is, like,
controlled
when
stuff.
something-
Yeah, I
on
can
you.
like
Like,
you can do
you
whatever
know,
you
they
want
say,
in your
like,
dreams. Literally anything. It's insane.
There's something
That's-
sitting on top of you.
Drove a Ferrari in my dream. I used
That's
to
what
fly
you did?
around building. Like
You
I wasn't
fly.
good enough where I could transform buildings. Like the people can do some crazy shit. I can't.
Yeah.
I never got that good.
You have to practice for this.
Oh,
Stuff?
you practice.
How do you
yeah.
practice it? How do you practice it?
So when I
Lucid
first
dream pumps. Like
it's every dream.
Get
those
How many dreams do you rep,
I
bro?
worked out too much.
So like how it first started was, and I just have to Google things because you would. At first, I didn't know about like lucid dream much. Like I was
Yeah.
looking into it, and the dream would happen, and then I'd be like lucid. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm lucid, and wake up because I'm too excited. So you get too excited, right? So I'm like,
Fuck it.
I'm like, oh my god. So
Like fuck.
Yeah.
I tried
Fuck
doing it
us.
again now, but like with doing YouTube, TikTok, and it's too much time to invest because I used to do like tests.
You
Remember
have
it
to
says
check
increase-
if you're awake. Yeah.
So I do wake a test.
How you do?
So wake tests.
You
Number
look
one.
at time.
He feels
Number one is time. I don't use time as much. What I do is I plug my nose.
Yeah.
So you notice how I'm not breathing.
Yes.
in a dream,
you
would
you still
breathe.
breathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You still breathe. So I'd be walking around in dream
You
when I
walk
first
around?
started.
That's
No,
sick.
I'd be dreaming. I wouldn't even know I'm dreaming. I'd be like this in the dream, and I breathe. I'm like, I'm awake. Or I'm dreaming. I'm like, wait, awake. Like, I know I'm dreaming. 'Cause I'm like this.
Yeah.
I'd be like this. I'm dreaming. Okay. Then you would try to remember things in a dream to make your dreams more powerful in the future. So you used to look at the wall. What color's the wall? What color's the ceiling? Just so I remember the next day in your dream. Then you start getting more powerful with your dreaming. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Wow.
The more you remember from your dream, the more you can control your dream.
I can remember
That,
some
like,
of the
yeah, I
dreams.
remember some.
Yeah.
I
remember aspects.
I like
of
the
it.
chaotic ass dreams.
Yeah, and then dreams like
I
sometimes
used to be
don't make
good.
fucking sense. Like, it's like
These are weird,
some
bro.
familiar things like this house, but then it also looks weird at the same
I
time.
have
It looks different.
familiar dreams
Yeah.
all the time. Like I'm like I've seen this before. There's a time where I keep seeing like the end of the world over and over again. And my mom sees these things too. She actually
Holy shit.
always tells me that she has dreams of things and then they just happen in real life. Like she's like whenever
That's freaky.
with her sister, she felt like when she got cancer and everything, she would just dream of her talking to her and being like, you know, like goodbye and all these like departing, like all the time seeing her going away. And then she passes away from cancer, and she's like, "I've seen this before. Like this has happened before." And a lot of times that has happened, and I don't know if it's like a inheritance thing because sometimes like I'm like, "I've seen this before. Like this has happened in my head. Like sometimes if I think about something really hard, it happens." And so like in my dream, like I've had this like fire, like everything's on fire. I'm on a car and I'm watching everybody go up into flames. And
Holy shit.
that
Don't
came
think
up-
about that too hard.
Yeah.
I know, but I've seen
Why are
that,
you in
like,
the car?
so many times
Yeah.
in my dreams, so many times, like all the time, and I always wake up like, why
See,
is the same one?
If you
Like,
want a lucid dream, you can use that as like if that happens and you see people, then you see you're like, I've had this dream before. I'm dreaming, and you'll wake up in your dream.
Yeah.
You use like certain ways to wake up in your dreams because when you first start, you're not gonna lucid dream right away. You have to figure out ways to do it.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
you,
mean?
To
I don't want
do
you
it,
don't know
yeah.
for sleep paralysis. That's fucked because you're like awake.
Now I
You're,
get-
like,
I get
still
stuck
us-
there,
yeah.
And I get it a
where
lot.
Chris plays his stuff over.
I get
and
it a lot
didn't know
now
he was
because
lucid
of it.
dreaming. I didn't
No,
know.
I wasn't lucid dreaming.
Sure, not lucid dreaming. I didn't know he had it was sleep paralysis.
Fuck, I
All
get
hear him
sleep
go was
paralysis so much now. It sucks.
So I was like,
I'm like, I'm trying to adjust it. I'm like, wake me up, dude, wake me up. Like I'm fucking.
I don't know what he's doing. So it's
Just
like,
making fun of him.
I wake the fuck up.
I remember.
I didn't know what you're doing, so I'm like, fucking went back to sleep. This guy's
No, because I woke up right and I couldn't move. Whenever I sleep
I
on
didn't
my
know.
back,
I thought he was awake. I didn't know
Yeah,
he was
it's your
here.
Yeah,
back.
when you sleep
I
on
never
your-
sleep on my back because of that reason.
I did.
I'm like, I see my stomach.
No, that literally has happened to me before. I
So you said
fell
what? I saw
asleep.
creatures on you?
No, I never see creatures.
Oh, you never see creatures?
I've
Okay.
seen one.
I've
No,
never seen
that's
it.
literally-
I have.
slept-
I'm be honest. I never seen.
You never
one.
seen it?
No.
Fucking
Oh,
lucky
really?
bastard.
No.
Because
Yeah.
I always close my eyes right away. but-
Yeah.
No, I look.
because
I want to see. I
realized-
want to see. I'm
Can't
like,
move
yo.
your body, but you can
The
look
reason
around.
why
Yeah.
I close my eyes right away is because I want to lucid dream. So as soon as it happens, I feel the pressure. Close my eyes.
Wait, if you
dream.
get sleep paralysis, you can lucid dream.
fucking right, yeah.
I
dude.
didn't
know
Put
that.
your right into REM.
I actually,
Rapid eye
I
movement.
actually went to back when I was younger. I my first girlfriend. She was her mom was a singer at this church.
Okay.
So I would go there all the time with her. And I started having these sleep paralysis, and it was like scary and terrifying. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I saw things, I heard things, and I felt things.
That's fucking scary.
So I went to the church.
Church?
It was like a small little church, right? Like a little podium, like a couple seats, but it was nice. And then I told them about it. Told the priest, I'm like, and he said, okay, we're all gonna pray for you. Come to the front. He poured oil on my head. They all prayed for me, and I kid you not, it went away. Like all the sleep paralysis went away the next day. Cause like it was like really terrifying. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to sleep and keep doing this. Like, I used to go to bed
So
you
watching
don't wanna go to
YouTube,
bed.
laying in my bed.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I see something. Like, you know, it's not.
It's scary, you know.
one time,
because you
and-
feel plus the pressure, like you're like it's like something cold
There's
pushing
only
you down.
one-
That's what I feel like.
That's weird.
There's only
Yeah.
one
When you
time.
don't want it, when you don't want it to happen. Sorry, when you don't want it to happen, you feel the
Mhm.
pressure. It's terrible. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
There's only one time where I felt pressure. I've had it like 6-7
I
times,
always
but I
get
don't
the
remember.
Pressure, always.
A couple times. I've only had pressure one time. Like one time where I tried laying up, and I felt some fat bitch sitting on my chest. Like it was heavy, and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
that's
after
what
the
it
next second,
feels
I
like.
could. That was one time happened. The other times,
So
like
so
I have
go
no,
ahead.
sorry, I have another story. Like
no, go.
one
I
time
can tell you how to get
I
out
was
of it
watching
next time.
Mr. Nightmare. You probably know him.
Yeah.
Listens to he like the scary stories and stuff like that, like
Love
true
Mr.
things.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
He's such a good fucking.
He was
YouTuber.
crazy. Mr. Nightmare is like, I saw him
Iconic.
when he was small.
When he was small, bro. I used to live when he
Yeah.
100, not even 100k, like 60k,
I saw him, 10K.
10k. Yeah.
I remember when he hit 10K, I was like, this channel's so sick. I showed people. Or,
His voice is so good,
and-
you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
the
like
best
his
voice.
voice. He has the best voice for stories.
narrator,
Best
yeah.
narrator.
So I showed people at work. There was this one guy who used to work with me, and he's like, "No, I don't watch channels under 100,000 subscribers." Like,
What a dickhead.
what?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's a good channel.
What a
Trust me.
judgy
Support,
bitch.
yeah.
Now you probably watch him because he has like fucking
It's like
millions.
He's
hidden
like 4 million,
gems,
5
you
million.
know?
Yeah, they're
like,
hitting.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was like, this
Underrated.
channel's good. Like, he's
Yeah.
gonna. Like,
Yeah.
And he did blow up.
Anyway,
yeah,
was
I didn't
saying,
expect him to blow up that big. He's like
he
4
blew
mil
up.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, as I was saying, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
No, go.
I was sitting in bed. My mom went to work. I didn't go to school that day. I think it was like 7 a.m. I'm just laying in my bed watching his scary stories on my iPad. 'Cause I used to do that. And then I kind of like got laid to the side, and I kind of fell into a sleep paralysis.
Oh fuck yeah.
But like, it was a weird way. But like I did.
Do you want to know why? It's early in the morning, so you woke up and your body's still kind of in sleep mode.
But I'm hearing
And you went-
something.
But then you kind of fell back to sleep and went back into
Yeah.
heavy sleep.
Yes,
Does that make sense?
Kinda, yeah.
Go ahead. So
Because you
what it
usually
is.
wake up in the morning, so
You
it's
wake
like
up-
waking you up kind of, but you're still asleep.
You're still in your sleep mode.
Oh,
still
Ah,
not
straight, that
okay.
dream state. Okay.
That
Still in
makes
a dream-
sense because the time that I
Exactly.
had it before was like
Yeah.
late at night, like I was so tired and everything.
So
You
you're
guys
still
ever
in
had
that.
like when you're so tired that you're sleeping, so you're having like a pretty cool dream. You wake up, be like, "Fuck no, I want to."
Yeah.
And you go back to sleep.
Going
And you
back-
actually continue the dream.
Yeah,
I've done that,
I've
I've
done
done
that
that.
so many times. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Have the nicest dream and managed to just wake me up for no reason. Like,
oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
your breakfast is ready. Like, no, I don't want
No,
breakfast. I
fuck
want to get
off.
a dream.
Fuck
breakfast.
Oh my dream.
Fuck eating, man. I want that breakfast.
Oh, breakfast in my dream, yo.
Yeah, bro. Cook up some. I'll chef up some eggs. You know, like some bacon.
So
Not the-
sorry, no, go ahead. My
Continue,
bad. I
continue.
didn't even-
How do you
So
get out?
if you're ever lucid dreaming and you want to get out, you try as hard as you can. It's hard.
So
You
you
start
didn't
touching
need
your
me-
fingers.
You didn't need me to help you.
You keep doing that. You keep doing this. Just do your. You can do that too. Whatever you want to do. And mostly it's your thumb and your middle finger,
Yeah.
and your body will start to wake up, and you start going like this with more fingers. Then your body will wake up.
Wow.
I
Because
hate
your
jolting
body-
to wake up. I hate doing that.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I always
So
do it.
Scary.
my lucid dream story is like right now I have a couple that have to me and they're fucked up where I will dream because I'm trying to get up. One day I was at my girlfriend's place. I was trying to get up because I had to get up at 9:30 in the morning. But we went to bed really late because I had to go to work. Yeah. So I was there, and I had to get up, right? So I kept lucid dreaming I'm getting up, but I was still sleeping. Oh. So I got up. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm still sleeping. Like, cause I used to lucid dream, so I know. I'm like, fuck. And then I'd wake up, dream again, do it again. I'm like, Adam, you're still dreaming. Look around. Things are blurry. You're still dreaming. Wake up. Like, it was fucked. So I had to get up to go to work. Get the fuck up. Right?
So you did the thing?
So I woke up and I was asleep. It was weird. I did do that. I think I did. I was like, I'm trying to remember. It was weird. Because I kept thinking I was waking up. I kept thinking I'm like, getting off the bed. Okay, get off the side of the bed. Get up. And I'd be like, fuck, I'm still dreaming. I'm not awake. So then I wake up and then I did start go like this. Because I was impatient because I really had to go to work. I was like, just relax.
Worker fired.
Relax, right? Relax. Yeah. And then I kept doing this, and then your body wakes up. Because your body's like, it's still... Because it puts a special thing in your brain where don't move while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. That's what it does. So you try to wake it up by doing this. So next time you sleep paralysis, just keep doing this. You will wake up. It's faster than any other way.
You have like a dream, and then like it feels so real. Like someone does something, and you're so mad, and you wake up, you're still mad at them for like.
Yeah.
I've
never had that.
I never had that once. Like, why am I mad? It was just a dream. I'm mad.
Yeah,
I've mad at them.
Never had that one.
Or like something sad happens, and you're crying, and you wake up, you're crying.
I've woke up sad. Yeah, I woke up like that.
I've had that before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sad dreams.
Sad dreams.
Like it's pretty neat. But like when I started lucid dreaming, I think my grandfather passed away. So I dreamed with family, had family function, and I put him there. Like, hey, we miss you so much. This is the family. I like talk to him. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Wow.
It's still sad because it's like it makes it harder to get over the person.
Because you feel like he's still there because you keep having these dreams.
So I kept putting him in there. I kept putting him in there, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep putting him in there. It's like he's still alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have time to like grieve
when
over it.
you wake up, you feel sad.
Yeah. So I was like, I stopped putting him in my dreams. So I used to do that. It was it's pretty. If you practice it, like I don't have the time anymore. I'm always editing. I'm always working. But like if you practice, always during the day, no matter what, squeeze your palms, because in your dream, your finger will go through your hand.
What?
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll have more fingers. Sometimes you have 6 fingers, 7 fingers.
That's weird.
Sometimes
I know that,
you look at the time back and forth. Time will change.
Yeah.
I think the reflection. I don't think your reflection looks different. I'm trying to remember all the things, right? Because I used to look for things.
I've never seen my reflection in a dream before. I haven't done that.
So maybe I don't think there is. If you look in the mirror and you're not there.
Yeah. I think I was in third point. I think I was in a third point of view one time.
A lot of times.
I get third point of view too. I get that too.
Yeah.
Like one time, I was like 10. All right, and I was like. I used to watch a lot of Futurama.
Yeah.
That was a sick show.
I'm 10, right? All right. I don't know why, but I was like, I think it was more of like a.
Want to do a shot?
Let me tell a story.
The
man tell a story.
The man tell a story.
You know what? You know how like you hitting your teen. No, I wasn't 10. I was like what teen? Like I was like a 20 teenager, right? All right. So I started getting those like
Cyclops girl. Sorry, from
Oh no, those dreams.
No, like what's it called again? What's it called? Sex dream?
A wet dream.
Oh, wet dream. Yeah.
Anyway, I would have. I don't know. I was in third point of view. It's weird as fuck. I don't know why I'm in third point of view, but I was shagging this girl.
Futurama girl.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see her face.
Imagine it's actually Bender.
Nah, she wasn't metal. She had.
Look at me with their eyes. Look at me.
I don't know her name, but yeah, the Cyclops girl.
That's all I thought about.
You got the ponytail.
It was weird.
The one eye.
Yeah, the one eye.
Fry's all pissed off. Remember Fry, the guy?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fry shagged her, bro.
Fry shagged her, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do a shot before we talk more stories.
I just want to say something too quick before we do a shot.
Yeah.
So you can do anything you want in lucid dreaming.
He also had the same dream as you.
Also banged the same girl.
It's pretty fucked up what you can do. You can like anyone you want.
Yeah.
But the problem is
anyone you want,
and I'm drinking, so now I'm saying this. If you do finish yours off in the dream.
In real life.
Oh yeah, big mess.
Yeah,
it's not
one fucking word.
One time when I was really young, I had a dream that I was pissing on the toilet, and then when I woke up, I swear to God.
It's crazy. Yeah, dreams like you think you're peeing in the toilet.
Yeah.
One time peeing in the toilet, I got scared. I chewed up. I'm like, yo, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit pants.
I've done.
No, I did. When I was younger.
When I was younger, I was like, fuck. But then you would have a dream like you're pissing in the toilet, like no. You wake yourself up. I'm like, oh thank God. Or you could try. I try to stop myself. I'm like no. It's a dream.
I thought it was safe because I was like, it's just a dream.
It's a toilet.
Yeah, it's a toilet dream. Whatever. Wake up. It wasn't okay.
Mine was lucky because mine when I remember one time I was a kid. I kept pissing in a dream. But I kept pissing and I wouldn't stop. I'm like, I have to piss so bad, but it keeps going. Luckily, I didn't actually piss. Listen, my body stopped itself. Otherwise, because I would have pissed in my dream.
You pissed
the whole bed.
It's like Nightmare on Elm
But I remember, I kept pissing. It wouldn't stop. I'm like, what? I remember because it's a dream. I'm filling up water bottles. Because
You're pissing in the water bottle?
It's a dream. Okay, it's fucking weird.
Relax.
So
It's a dream.
I'm like closing these water bottles. I'm like, I can't stop. There's like fucking 10 water bottles. I'm pissing.
Who's passing you the water bottle?
No, they were in a box. So it was weird, dude.
You empty the bottle.
I kept getting different ones. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
This guy got crowned. He got some water bottles. He got some can bottles.
There's lots of bottles.
Got some fucking ST bottles.
It's not the full ones.
Yeah, the full bottle.
But anyways, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers to wet dreams.
That's right.
Ooh, yeah. The original crown's a bit different, but
thank you. See?
Haven't drinking a while. So good.
You were drinking because of the regular?
Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
You guys feel nice? Have a good buzz?
I haven't eaten much today.
Oh, shit.
So
you're
it's
gonna
like,
eat
You know
nice
what?
buzz.
I've eaten once
Cool.
today also. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, once.
I didn't get much food, honestly.
Oh, fuck
There you go.
no.
You guys got a nice buzz for
I had
tonight.
salmon and rice.
Salmon and
So
rice.
good.
and
That's why I got
crown
one.
roll peach.
And crown royal peach.
And
Crown
crown
royal peach. All right. Let me finish my
Oh
story.
yeah, that's
yeah,
right. No, we
continue,
kept
sorry.
going.
I don't remember what the fuck I was
We
talking
took our
about.
shot.
It's
Continue.
Futurama.
Yeah.
Let me
Future
tell
round,
you
you're
about.
shagging the one-eyed girl.
Yeah.
Wait.
What? I didn't shag her,
Futurama.
okay? I you know when you gotta, you feel like you gotta pee or come. I did it. I wake up, and my whole drawers, they're full of white stuff. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Let me go change this and go back to bed. All
The
right.
worst.
I did that. But I was young. I was like in grade 7, 8, maybe. Honestly.
So you know Selena cosplay. You know what the cosplay is?
The one-eyed.
Go on, Nate!
I don't see her face.
Thompson's like, oh my god!
I don't remember her face.
It's just like my dream.
It was
It's a reality.
It was against the window.
Yeah. Where you were in the? Were you in the Futurama
I think it was the
world?
bathroom. No.
That the theme
I
of
just see a lot of sex.
It's in the
Yeah.
space
So
ship.
it was just some girl with fucking huge tits,
Tits,
alright?
White top.
She's
tank
white.
top,
She's white.
White tank top.
She's not naked. She's butt
No.
naked.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't remember her face.
Was it cartoon or reality?
I
You
don't
saw her
know.
cartoon
I think it was real
feed.
life.
It's a long time ago, eh?
It was a long time ago. I haven't talked about this in
Well, yeah,
years.
the dreams. Yeah, I was like in my old house in Toronto. Like I used to dream a lot in the house. Like my dreams would be in the house.
Tell me that.
Yeah, so sometimes I'm like, what the fuck was like, what was real, what was a dream?
Yeah.
But like the dreams are always weird. So,
That's creepy.
but yeah,
That house was
dreams.
haunted as fuck.
It was haunted.
That was yeah. I don't remember. I don't know. Do you remember the house at all?
I was a
No.
baby, bro.
I know. I remember the day you came over.
Excuse me.
There's Josh.
I-
apologize for the scream.
Right into
I
the
remember the
mic.
day they
Yeah.
brought Josh home.
I'm sorry.
I remember the day they brought you home.
They do really?
I just came from
How was it, bro?
I just came from the fashion. I had like
of
a
course, getting the
Spider-Man.
fashion, bro.
I had like my big Spider-Man inflatable balloon toy I got. And then Josh, remember you were just on the couch like a little baby.
I was on the
Whoa.
couch, bro.
Yeah, little
And
baby.
they put you on
Whoa.
the couch.
What'd you say to me, bro?
That's it.
Probably some baby stuff.
You poked me?
Just kidding.
Poked the
No.
baby,
Who the
bro.
fuck is this?
Who is this guy?
Who's
I
this
was
guy?
young.
Why the
He's
fuck-
new.
You ever seen the video with the babies? Like, why the fuck is this man staring?
Yeah.
What is he
Oh, I
like?
seen that one. That
Yeah.
was funny.
What's
What the fuck's his problem?
What is this, bro?
Yeah.
Do you want to swear, bro?
I don't remember too well, but
I'll punch him in his face.
Squaring up on a baby.
all I know is like
You won't win.
I was a little prankster as a kid. I was a little shit disturber.
Really?
I just like I like to scare the family and hide and make them think I'm like gone.
Why the fuck
I
hide?
used to
I
do
used
it
to
with my
hide.
sister.
I
I used to
I
hide
was-
sometimes.
I was
I don't know
talking to
why.
Tisu and your dad. They were telling stories like, so I hide on Tisu and I hide on your dad too. Like I hid under when he was taking care of me one time. I hid under the futon. I just didn't know where I was.
What an asshole.
I know, I'm such a prick.
I
Like,
know you love me because
Such a
you used to
prick.
hold me a lot, apparently.
Yeah, I used to
You
carry
used to fuck
Josh.
around me like, hi. You're not fucking around, but you used to like play with me.
I'm gonna hide Josh somewhere.
Hide the baby. I'm like,
We'll never see Josh again.
I'm
kidding.
No, but that
hiding
house,
with Josh.
but the Toronto house is scary. That like
I don't know.
fucked up. Like I wish I was like better at telling the old stories, but a lot of stuff happened to everyone else.
Everyone
I've
else.
seen stuff like I've seen like a tall bald man like with a
That's
suit.
interesting.
That's
Like
weird.
walk down the hall. I just fucking booked it. Like I would not run down the stairs. I would jump. Like
I know those ones.
all the way. I would run halfway and jump the rest because like fuck that. I'm trying to get out of here quick as
Yeah.
because I want to get down to like where grandma is because I don't want to because the house was like 4 stories. So like I have to get to all the way to the bottom floor where grandma is.
Yeah.
And once I'm there, I feel like more safe. But I would like the shadow people or the shadow like I would hear footsteps walking up the
Speaking of
stairs.
shadows. Continue, sorry.
Yeah, and then I think the scariest thing, Ruby told me that she thought I was upstairs one day, like my mom's room. You can see like the doors are pretty higher, so you can see like the shadow. You can see like a foot. Someone's walking in the room.
Yeah.
So she thought I was there, and she thought I was ignoring her, and then she opened the door and no one was there.
Holy shit.
Dang.
It's like fuck.
That's creepy.
But yeah.
It's like another story of when I'm actually the ex again. Of he told me before he lived in a house that his family moved out of it because they thought it was haunted.
What?
Yeah, because they would they told me that like before they would be downstairs and like maybe his mom would be upstairs and she'd walk out the room and they had a radio. And she would like turn off the radio and and she would turn off the radio and she'd like walk downstairs and whatever and then the radio would turn on again.
Oh,
and then she'd go up there, close it, unplug it, whatever, walk away and it turned on again over and like that kept happening to her. Like she kept going up, it kept turning on and stuff like that. It's like, why is it turning? Like it shouldn't even be turning on right now. And so like they literally would he told me like the whole family would get scared. Like it's crazy when one person sees something, but the whole family, experiencing it at the same time. Like and he's like, yeah, like we would all stay downstairs together because wait until somebody gets up to go up there and whatever and do something. But they said that just kept occurring to them, and they kept seeing like the people, the footsteps, kept hearing footsteps and stuff like that, and so they actually moved out of the house because of that.
That's creepy.
So it's like it was so real for you guys, and you guys had to move out of it. That's crazy.
Like when the whole family experiences it, it's like, like
then it's like the house. It's not just like that one person.
You're not haunted. The house is haunted. That's like that reminds me when you say that. I used to have this friend I talked to. Her name was Kyla, and one time we were just talking about like scary stories, and she said that she had this weird experience where like she was kind of in a dream. It was weird. This is like somewhat of like kind of like explaining it because I don't remember it fully, but basically she was home, and her mom was downstairs, and she would call her basically. And it was kind of on a repeat is what happened. She would come downstairs and then or like they were coming
her mom would call her?
Or they would like and her grandpa was there. But I think her grandpa was dead. But he was in the dream or something. Or it was something. And then it was a dream, I'm pretty sure. And then she said that her mom would come and then her mom would come and she would like, okay, she's like, oh, come down, sweetie, we're having dinner, having all this. She's like, okay. She gets downstairs. And then, as soon as she was downstairs, it would kind of like bleep back to her in bed sleeping. And her mom would call back, and then as she got in the room, she would get older. Like she would get kind of like a little bit more gray hair. So she kept happening, and then as she would kind of get more older. Like she would get kind of like wrinkly skin. She'd get gray hair, and she started getting scared. She's like, "Mom, why are you doing this? Like, what's wrong?" And then her grandpa showed up. But her grandpa's dead.
Yeah.
Anyway, eventually her I don't know the story how it ended.
How did she get? Holy shit!
I know.
She wakes up in the wheelchair. Fuck.
She walks. She opens the door and she just falls over as a dead corpse. Like skeleton bones. But I don't remember no. But she's just fucking like old as shit. And then they kind of jump in her and she gets scared, so she goes under the covers. And then she told me
holy shit.
She would like it would come under the covers and like wake her up, and she got fucking like her grandpa came under the covers for some reason. It was weird.
What?
Weird.
Hey, sweetie.
Fuck down a dinner.
Oh my back. I just made dinner for you.
And then she told me she woke up, and that was pretty much it. But she, as like time go, it would happen like 5 times that she would get older and older, and it was fucking creepy because she was the same age, but her grandma would age, her mom would age. I mean, and it just freaky. Like and then like I think she's. I don't think she said her skin started peeling off, but I think she started saying that she got really old, like granny old, you know, like
weird dream,
like Miss Piggy old, you know, like something.
Oh shit!
But other than that,
that's a fucking crazy dream.
I think I have a paranormal story with sleep paralysis.
Nice.
I was in bed. I would watch YouTube, watch Vines maybe around Vines. Like 15, 16, 17. And this is what I was talking about. Like I got cleansed. I went to like church, and
Yeah.
before
That's
that,
how you know it's fucking serious.
these are the
Yeah.
stories that
Yeah.
happened.
But he's getting cleansed by priests. Like,
Shit, no,
Yeah.
I was fucking shit scared.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
time, I had a fucking demonic ass dream. I'll explain that later.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had to. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not sleeping in my room. I'm gonna go see my parents, and I'm like 16. Like I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I'm scared. Like, I'm gonna go back in that room. That room can fuck itself. Because that was a room I had no windows in it. It was just a box kind of. So it was when it's dark. There's
those
no.
are the best rooms though to sleep in, but continue.
No, it's not. I don't like that much.
Yeah.
Now
Anyway,
if you're having
exactly.
sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Now if you have sleep paralysis.
I can because when I was younger, I used to open my eyes and I used to see shadows moving. I'm like, fuck, I don't like opening my eyes.
Yeah,
I always see my stomach, so I could look at the pillow. Pillow got shadows, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm having this dream. Usually the first times it happened, I didn't really see anything. I look in the room. My room's kind of beds at the back here, and then got a PC desk in the room. Got a fixed made closet.
Wait, why
Closet?
did I look back?
I
No, that's there. The door's at this frame right here, right?
See it?
As
It's like it's right there. I can see
It's
you.
the bed. It's
yeah,
the bed.
there. Josh,
This-
nice room, but
This is the door, okay, to
Us-
enter out to my parents. My parents is like across, like just go across. and
Across the hallway.
kind of in the basement, right?
I'm trying
So it
to
was
picture
like
because like I'm trying
that.
to.
You remember my
think
old
what's
house, where I had Sammy on beside.
Wait, don't say that. I have to cut that out now, bastard.
Shit.
It's-
I don't live anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, I know.
I don't live anymore. It's fine. Anyway,
It's the one with the nice.
got
kitchen
so
counter?
mad back.
yeah, nice
Yeah, yeah,
long
yeah.
ass kitchen
Yeah,
counter.
yeah, yeah.
have just don't be so
Dick long
mean
kitchen
to him.
counter.
Huh?
Anyway,
Hey, no, but I have to cut that to remember it.
Don't worry.
You put that out because of you.
My bad. Don't miss. I didn't say the address. This is like the
No,
main
yeah,
street.
It's exactly 10.
It's fine.
don't
Okay,
need to
Sean, let's
know.
say the
We're
address.
in
Alright,
Canada,
anyway, I'm in that room, and for some reason, the door didn't have a lock, so I kind of had to fucking
Yeah.
punch it to close it. But not the point. So some days I would have sleep paralysis, but I wouldn't see shit.
Yeah.
The next day I would have it like back to back, like this like a whole week of sleep paralysis. It was fucked. I'm
Holy
like, bro, I get a
fuck.
break, like shit. I see my stomach, my back. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, my
You
bad.
never sleep on your back, dude.
I kept falling asleep. My bad. I was watching YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, first night nothing happened. I didn't see anything. I kind of just like I would be like half in sleep. I never wasn't fully in under sleep. Like I was kind of like one time I was falling off my bed. I was
Yeah.
kind of like inching over like slowly, just kind of fall off my bed. So I wake up, like I hit my face. I'm fine. I wake up. So I'm out of it. Second day, I remember one time I was sleeping a weird ass way. Like I was sleeping. This is me laying on my bed, right? There's like my arms like this, cause I was like kind of covering my face. So the blanket's here, and the blanket's here, but there's kind of an opening right here. And on this
Yeah.
side, all I hear one time is like I'm like fuck, I'm in sleep paralysis, and I hear static. Like I hear like a bunch of radio, you know, like a
Yeah,
radio,
yeah.
a radio, like a
Oh,
radio
yeah, like
going crazy, static. I hear
Yeah.
that. I'm like, fuck, what is
Yeah.
that? And but I can't see it because on the blanket's right here, and it's in my ear, and I'm laying down like, fuck, man, come on, get me out of this, bro. I'm not trying to see that. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to see that. I wake up, I'm fine. I go back to bed, I'm like, shit, I'm watch some YouTube, watch my happy videos, and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm good. Next day, it gets more scarier because
Jeez.
I'm sleeping on my back, and this night I open my eyes. Like I think it's the third night. So as I said, I lay out the room.
Yeah.
Bed's here. So the bed's like, let's say the bed's right here, right? And
It's
then
actually
let's
on
say
this side,
there's
yeah.
something right here. So I'm laying in my bed.
It
I
does?
open my eyes. Look to the right. There's a closet, like a makeshift closet. Nothing to
Yeah.
see.
Cleans the closet.
Straight ahead,
Yeah.
nothing
I'm
there.
like-
Just darkness. Just darkness. I look
Yeah.
to my left. I see this tiny little.
Person.
It's like 4 feet tall. It's short.
Like a leprechaun?
But it's a
Like
shadow.
goblin.
It's a shadow, but it's a vivid shadow. It's black. It's
All black.
dark.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it's
Josh.
white. No. I'm sorry. I lied. It's white. It's
Oh,
bright.
okay.
It's very, very bright. It's a white, bright, like
Holy
like
shit.
like an angel bright, kind of like blurring your
Oh my
eyes.
god, you remind me of a story. Go
But
ahead.
its eyes are pitch black, and it's kind
Oh,
of
what
like
the
bleeding. Its
fuck?
eyes are bleeding.
What?
Of
That's
blackness.
fucking
So then when I look into his eyes, you kind of, it's like into a black hole. You just don't enter
That's
it.
scary.
It just sinks in. And I'm like,
Is-
I look to my left. I'm like, fuck is this? And I was like petrified, but I couldn't move. I was in sleep paralysis.
Is it
Yeah.
just stare at me, Josh?
I'm
I'm staring, like
Smiling.
moving.
Look at me,
nothing's happening.
bitch.
Was
just-
it
that's
was it
scary.
smiling though?
No, what's the mouth? I don't remember
Never
the
the
mouth,
mouth?
but I remember the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
I think there was a mouth. It was also it was actually a
Vulcan.
circular mouth. Okay, and it was just black also. But I remember looking through the eye because I always make eye contact, right? That's the thing I do.
I know it.
If I stare into eyes, I'm like, all right, I'm fucking scared. Like, what is that? I want to look at that. Like,
All right, I'm
trying to
scared.
sleep. I have a school next day. Like, why am I looking at this, bro? Like,
It's like, you're not sleeping
time.
tonight, Josh.
Not
Look into my
tonight.
eyes.
I woke up.
It's like
I
Ghost
went to my
Rider.
parents' room.
I am the fallen
slept in their
angel.
bed.
My
I didn't give a
eyes.
fuck. I was scared. I was scared.
So I have a pretty insane story.
Yeah?
This one's crazy. Someone I know I worked with.
Yeah.
Okay.
His mother was very religious.
Okay. I was scared.
And I'm trying to remember the story exactly.
Yeah.
This happened to the whole family. There's a
Oh,
whole
whole
family was
family
over
thing.
at Christmas.
Whole family type
Like
thing.
they're like
Christmas?
German and Hungarian. This could have been the Hungarian side, so they're all sleeping. They're all for a big Christmas celebration. All sleep on the
Yeah.
floor and shit. Anyways,
Oh,
let's
they
say
do that?
it's so sad. I guess so. They're
Oh,
all
wow.
sleeping everywhere.
Okay.
So
No beds.
during
No beds
that
allowed.
night,
Just one big floor bed.
Yes.
his grandmother saw some like blacks. I'm trying to remember my eyes are closed. I'm trying to remember.
Some
like,
blacks?
some black spirits come into the house.
Yeah.
Right, and she sees them, and I don't remember if everyone saw them or some people saw them, but the grandmother saw them,
Like-
and she was trying to I don't remember if she was trying to cast them away or something, and then these white spirits came in,
Oh, what?
right, and
Guardian
said,
angels. Yeah.
guardian angels said like, get out of here, go, you're not welcome here. The grandmother saw this, and some of his family,
Saw that too.
No.
Oh,
once
okay.
the white spirits casted the black spirits away. Some of the family felt the force. Like he got flown off his couch. He woke
What?
up. The whole family was like, "Yeah, that's what he
No
told me."
fucking
They felt
I
the
swear to
force
God, that's
of
what he
it?
told me. That's what he told me. That's not me. That's what he told me.
I-
The force of it. One of his cousins was sleeping on
Yeah.
the floor. She went flying to the fridge. I think he said.
The fridge.
The fucking power that they had to
Imagine
to
just
get it out.
flying against the fridge.
What
You
the
wake
fuck?
up. You're just like dreaming. You're
Why
just
is she
like,
so close to
oh
the
wow, I'm
fridge?
eating this
So,
burger.
The
one
grandpa
ice
gets pissed.
cream.
What the fuck are you doing to the
Like,
fridge?
yeah.
Because we were talking about paranormal experiences. The place we
Yeah.
worked at was haunted. Like.
Yeah.
You know, I already told you. I think I told you guys. Did I tell you guys the place I worked at was haunted? I told the podcast before. I'll tell you guys
Yeah.
after the podcast is over. I have videos and everything. So
Wow.
it's definitely haunted. Anyways,
Yeah.
so he had experiences there, and that's how he told me
That's
about.
crazy though. It flying in the fucking fridge.
Because the pressure of it. Because like, the white spirits, the big white ball came in and said,
Yeah.
"You're not welcome here," and it fucking forced them out. Boom, and then the whole family went like flying, like they felt it.
I
Yeah.
He
can't
fell off the
imagine.
couch,
Family
and they all woke up. And they're all like, "What the fuck?"
What the
Like,
fuck happened?
They
They're
can
like, we're-
feel that. Yeah.
Did the other
That's
people-
what's insane. I'm like,
That's
I'm like,
insane.
you're telling me like, okay, you know what? Like, I've had like
That's
seen my
wild.
aunt a
That
year
is-
after she died in the
Yeah.
picture and shit. Like I've seen
And
a lot
all
of
of
things.
you guys experiencing that is
Yeah.
crazy.
I have to be open minded towards it, so I can't
No,
say
yeah,
it's
no, always
fake.
open-minded,
So I'm like, you know
everyone's-
what? His great grandmother was a
That's
nun or whatever,
crazy,
so she's
though.
very
That's a lot of
religious.
power.
And she was trying to cast it away. Then a big white orb came in and fucking boom, pushed him out, and the whole family felt the force of it. Right?
Got a bop.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, dude, like
Wait.
what?
Now that you say that, when they got pushed, do you think that the black spirits were in their bodies? That's why they got pushed out because they got casted away.
I'm trying to remember how he said she said the black
Or they
spirits.
punched
Where,
him.
how they
just
were
there.
walking? Like how
They
would
just
they?
like pushed
I
them
don't
away.
remember. They could have
yeah.
been either staying there, or they could have been spirit ball. I don't remember. I just remember the story of the white orb coming
That's
in
crazy,
and just
yeah.
forced them out the
Pushing them
window.
out the way.
It put them out the window. Like they went
Smacked
out the
them
window,
Okay.
and then the whole family felt the force.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking crazy.
I have a story now.
So ever since then, sorry, he's
that's
like,
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah, it's like a fucking movie.
Yeah,
Are you
Yeah.
sure it's not a movie?
I
Like,
know.
he's
Sure,
like,
you
"I'm
see
just
it
Are
in
you
the
sure that's not
serious."
Insidious too?
Conjuring? Isn't that Conjuring?
Is
Right?
that a hungry film?
Insidious
like
Conjuring.
A
like,
Hungarian film.
Hungarian film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green film.
Independent film. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that reminds me of like
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, yeah, go
when I
ahead.
was younger. I think I was in elementary school. I was around like maybe I was 7. I was 7, but it wasn't a dream actually. It was real life, but I thought it was a dream.
Yeah.
So I usually pass out on the couch just so close to you guys.
Okay, I gotta cut that out. Jesus Christ. I have to cut that out too, John.
Well, close
Seriously.
That's the
Yeah.
addresses. That's the
We have a follower
Same
fan base. I don't want them to know where we
specific
live.
Fuck.
Yeah, close to where I live, guys.
I sort of in Mississippi,
That's where
okay?
you live.
Mississippi. Anyway, I was close
This
to
is
you.
Georgia.
That's pretty close, actually. But go ahead.
Anyway, I lived also in the
It's
basement, and I would like to tend to sleep on the couch. I watch a movie with
Best
my parents,
spot.
pass out. My parents, when I was younger, they'd always pick me up and not throw me, but they would place me in my room nicely, tuck me in, give me one, and slap my face, like 1-2 thing,
Yeah.
Anyway, I wake up, and my dad always told me never to wake up somebody never move somebody when they're sleeping. They still did it. Anyway, I wake up, and I kind of I wake up and it's pitch black. let me give you a dynamic of my room. Let me give you a description. Basically, my bed's in the back.
I know the station. The bed's right here.
It's a small room. It's a small.
So it's a different room.
The
from
door
the
is
other
right
room.
there. The door is kind
This is
of
a different room from the other room
Yes,
that
yes.
we described.
The door is actually this way. You see where this bitch is? Right behind that. The door is there.
So it's like this room.
It's kind of like a U. The bed's in the middle, and you kind of go up, you go circle, and you go back like this. And I had when I was
The
younger,
bed
I had
was in the middle of the room?
yes, it was a small room. Allow me. All
I'm
right.
trying to think. I'm trying to.
Remember
picture it.
when I had my beer dragon? First got I had a bunch.
Oh,
of,
that room, yeah.
I had a bunch of
Okay,
tiles.
let me describe the room.
You can describe better than me.
I even because we filmed a little short film there too, like the Christmas
Oh!
one. Yeah. So there's the doors here. There's the room. The bed's here in the middle.
Okay.
Like it's against the wall, but it's in the middle.
Yeah.
He has a closet on this side, the mirror
Oh,
closet.
yeah, I did.
Okay.
And then it's just a small square box, and then I guess you had your like dresser here.
Oh, okay.
It was quite small,
I can
quite
see the
small.
layout.
So that's where
yeah.
the beer
Okay.
dragon. Yeah,
Anyway, there's a dresser and there's a beer dragon, a bunch of more cages,
yeah,
but they look like normal exoterra
geckos.
cages.
Yeah.
When I woke up and I
Reptile
kind
shit.
of did a 1-2, like I kind of slid, I kind of did like a barrel roll to the floor and I crawled, and I'm looking up and all I see is like. You know the movie Gremlins? You know how the monkeys are in the cages and they're kind of like how like they're like XO, a bunch of XOs in the cages, like they're crossed every cage, like with like metal. Not like they're actually crossed, like they're kind of like lines. Like it looks like
Gremlins.
it looks like how you play like tic tac toe.
Yeah,
Like the lines.
On
So
the
it's like
cage?
straight lines. Yeah, it looks like little small cages. But it doesn't look like the cages I had. It looks like little cages. Like you could fit something small in there. So some cages were small, okay, and then some cages were bigger. Some
Yeah.
cages were open, and there was like I was crawling. It was weird. The room was pitch
Is this
black.
a dream or like you're actually?
I'm real life.
No,
It's
it's
weird.
real
I don't
life.
understand it. I was young.
Holy fuck.
When you're young, you can dream. You
Yeah.
can see more things when you're younger.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So some cages were open and they would have like these like red marks on it. So I just assumed there was blood, but I'm like, what the fuck is in my cage? Like I'm not saying that I was younger. Actually,
Yeah.
probably
No, you
I was
did,
young.
you said
I
that.
definitely swear. I definitely swear. It was you. I blame you
used
and
to
Jordan
make-
all the time.
We used to make jokes like that word's like Josh's favorite word. Anyways,
I would.
As a baby.
You guys taught Josh well.
They taught me
Call
well.
of Duty, bro.
Oh yeah.
MW2 taught me.
yeah.
And beside the room, so I'm kind of, I start crawling, like, shit. All I see, I'm like, oh, wait, I have a DVD player. So I see the red lights. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm fine. So I start crawling, and there's a big, like, one of those old fat TVs, the big back in it. It was right there, sitting there.
Yeah.
So I kind of crawl on my bed, and I'm like, shit. I'm still crawling because I'm scared. I'm like, I don't know what this is. This is not my room. It feels kind of, like, wet. Like, it's, like, raining, but it's not red. It's not.
Holy shit.
So I open the door, I'm clawing, I'm like, open the door. I open up, and remember how I had that open area with the living room?
Yeah,
And there's a
the-
kitchen right down ahead,
yeah.
and it had that really weird wall with the phone on it, and then have upstairs going behind that?
Yeah, to go to upstairs to go to the
Yes.
garage, yeah.
So, the phone, I looked straight ahead, and I saw these really tall shadow figures, and they were like humanized, but they were just shadows, and they were really tall.
In the top of the stairs?
And no, at the phone. They were on the phone.
the phone?
There's two of them, and they're picking up the phone.
Fuck.
And as soon as I open the door, I look at them. They both turn and look at me, and they're just
What?
staring at me. I'm like, all right, let me.
That's
and in
weird.
front of it, I have a little chair, so I'm like, let me just kind of crawl behind
the
it. It's like,
chair,
oh,
yeah.
see me, and we crawl to my parents. All right, but they're staring at me, and they watch me as I go. I'm like, this is like, I'm getting goosebumps right now. This is terrifying.
Of course. What the fuck?
Like it's weird. I'm a kid.
That's
So I'm
weird.
like, shit. My vision's kind of blurry now. And then my parents is like, my room's here.
right
my room's
beside
here,
it,
and
yeah.
right here. Yeah. So I kind
Yeah.
of crawl in. I kind of crawl into the room, and then I'm like, I'm scared now. I'm like, shit. So I stand up. The room's door's open. I keep it open. I don't know why I kept it open.
Yeah.
I
I would
kinda-
close that.
I don't know.
bitch.
I don't know. I kind of walk in. I open up and I look at my parents, but I don't know it's my parents because when I look at their face, it's blurred out.
Oh fuck.
So I'm
What
like-
the hell? That's so.
I'm
stupid.
like, I'm trying to think about things. I'm like, all right, so this is my dad's sandals. I noticed they're his sandals, but he doesn't look like my dad. His face is like straight up blur. It's like
What's
like a
it's like
horror
you're
movie,
blind and you're
yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
something. And I'm not blind. I wasn't blind. Like, I don't need glasses. And I'm like,
Just to
this
clarify,
close. Like
he's
his
not
face is
blind.
here, and I'm right here. I'm like, is it my dad? Is it my mom? I don't know. So I'm like, and my young self, I'm like, fuck it. Let me wake them up. If I die, I die. I woke them up, and then my parents and the whole whatever it was, I don't really call it, went away. They were
They're
like, what's
gone.
wrong? What's wrong? Were you good? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm okay. I just saw some things.
Just snap back into like.
No, I was awake the whole time. It wasn't a dream.
Yeah.
Wait, so, but were they blurry after that? Or?
No, as soon as I woke them up and they woke up and said a word, their faces cleared up. Their faces looked
That's
normal,
weird.
like they were human, like they were my parents,
What the?
and they were my parents
Yeah.
because I wasn't sleeping, and I was like,
That's scary. Imagine you see the phones like just like on the
I
side.
don't know.
The
I don't.
phone starts ringing after
Yeah.
that.
Oh, stop.
That's fucking
No, no.
You see it hanging.
Phone
from
ring.
the
Yeah.
phone.
I
At
just
the place I
kinda-
used to work at that was haunted, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fire emergency phone. And it used to ring, and like you pick up and no one answers, no one talking it.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
fucked
That's
up.
scary.
But
get called
that's
that.
what you just reminded me of the phone thing.
I get called every now and then. No one. Sometimes they answer. I'm like they're like.
Josh, it's us.
No. Just
It's
like,
actually
they're
the
like,
grudge. You have 3 days to live.
No, it's more like. Hello, I'm gonna clean your air duct services. And I'm like, fuck you, buddy. I'm listening.
Going to clean?
Air duct cleaning? No, we don't do that.
Don't have any dogs.
Do you have any other
Every
stories?
dog.
I have one. I'm just thinking of it. You guys want to go? Maybe.
I don't think have I told the story about. I don't think I brought it up on the podcast. My mom's story, like from why she's scared of ghosts and stuff. Did I bring it? I told you before. The
You
one in
told me.
Portugal.
What?
I don't think
Okay,
it's on
I won't
the
spoil
podcast.
it. Go ahead. Should we do a shot before we do that?
Yes.
shot, yeah.
Take a shot.
Let's
So-
do a shot.
So the reason why,
And
like,
eat.
yeah. So this story is like the reason why my mom's like terrified of like
Really?
the dark.
Perhaps she's terrified
Terrified
of
of
ghosts.
ghosts.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
crazy.
well, I don't know about the story, but let's hear
Yeah.
it.
I remember the
This
story.
one's
Oh,
mine.
here,
Oh,
put it down pour it for
sorry.
you, dude.
Thanks, man.
You thirsty?
You're good. You're good.
That was a
Jeez.
lot. Must be hearing too much
Okay,
ghost stories.
That's a
too
lot.
much.
You
I
have
know,
as much.
this guy
Pour as
pours
much
too
as you guys want. It doesn't
Don't pour so
matter.
much. I don't want to pour that much.
What's
Is
up to
that
you guys? You
enough?
guys,
That's chilling,
whatever you're
chilling.
happy with, you know.
Can I give some to you? You said mine is a lot.
No, I'm chilling, bro. We're chilling.
Which
Okay, I
As she
guess
pours it on my finger. Wow.
Guys, it's alcohol abuse. Don't. I'm kidding.
Or you're trying to give
Lots
me
there,
the
lots there.
alcohol
No
abuse.
worries.
This one for
Yeah.
my
As much
dead
as you guys want.
ones, my
This-
paranormal
next
ones.
season,
the paranormal.
Oh, shout out to
It's my drunk
paranormal.
self.
Shout out to the paranormal.
Shout out to
All
Shadow
the black
Figures.
shadows.
That's
Yeah,
right.
black
Shout out to the
shadow
Grudge
figures.
Girl.
The Grudge Girl.
My PC shenanigans.
Shout out to my aunt.
boys.
Who's my cousin's
Up to
You're
wedding.
gonna meet the grudge girl.
Maybe.
Shake her hand. Damn.
I would definitely like to do investigation.
That
there,
touched
though.
me.
I
Okay.
know. Can we do a mini episode of your place?
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever, like, you know, whenever you're free to. Obviously, there's no one
Yeah,
there.
because
I mean-
literally nobody's there
No
all
one's
the
around.
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll plan a day. Just be. You never know. Like
Every
'cause
week.
we can put our backstory in there just for like a little story. You know, a little show.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine catching that.
We
on
could catch-
camera.
It's
We can
kind
catch
of
the REM
crazy
pod going
because
off. Oh,
yeah.
I
Maybe
started
yeah,
seeing her
right?
because I
The
started
REM.
and I started
GS2 laser grid. Sorry.
just so
Oh, the
excited.
clip.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
because I have equipment that can like it's a laser grid. We're gonna order it. It'll
Wow.
like so if
You'll
you
have
see
it.
her,
Scan it.
I'm gonna put the laser grid down. If you
So
see
Yeah.
it,
laser
like,
grid is supposed
Put
to
it
like
right there at the
detect, like-
laundry room.
But when she
That's
sees
how I
her,
see
when you see her though, it's
Imagine
not really
seeing
for
the
long,
laser
isn't
rig
it?
like
Yeah.
movement.
What?
she might
That
not see her
sucks
though.
because when she sees her, it's not
okay.
long.
It's
It's
just a
not
little
because, like I said,
investigation.
after I
Yeah.
look at her,
But if
for
she
so
sees it,
long.
even if you just say like I see her, like my hairs would rise.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like,
goosebumps.
like
Yeah.
I wasn't goosebumped. I was holding her dog, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was.
oh, you were
comfort-
there when it happened.
Yeah,
he
but
was
I
saying-
left
it
the
happens.
room.
It happens with people still there, even with
Remember
him,
when we were
like,
smoking?
Yeah.
And you said you saw his little elf, and every
Oh,
no.
yeah, was outside on your house.
Merry
yeah,
Christmas.
when I was
Elf on the Shelf?
at his house, like again, they're always popping around corners. They're always.
That's
staring
good.
at
Yeah,
you
they're
around
always like
corners.
just like peeking.
Yeah.
They're like scared. Like
Fucking
they're like
South
shy.
Figures,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like-
She came closer
Was
this
it
time.
she?
Before the grudge person. Remember,
Oh.
I was like, she was poking her head out, but then. This is the first time I seen her actually come around the corner, like, and but
Holy
for some reason
fuck.
she was actually shorter than what I thought she was. Like,
how
was
tall is she?
elf.
How tall is she?
I was
it was not elf. I said it was really short.
Elf.
I said she was like short.
Guys, like, okay, short. She's an elf.
No, because
like-
she said every time, like, I'm like, because we were having a nice conversation, we were talking, we're fried, you know, smoking, chilling.
nice.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she made a face, like a face like she saw something. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah.
She's like, it's nothing, because she doesn't like telling me. I'm like,
Yeah.
just tell me, what is it? I look back, I'm like, I don't see shit. Obviously, she does.
I get it because
So
it
every-
probably makes her uncomfortable.
Probably every
Yeah,
time.
And then
and
just
it-
mentioning it. every
talking
time-
about
yeah.
it, it's like make it scarier.
Yeah, and
makes
then
it
it's
more
like
real.
just like
All I can
bring
ask
it, yeah.
if we do the
Yeah.
show and something happens, don't be scared to tell us.
yeah, just say it
Yeah,
right there.
just
and
imagine
then,
you see
yeah.
it
I'm
popping
gonna,
out.
I'm gonna
then
bring the laser grid and everything. We'll set this thing up. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
you see
you
it
never
popping
know.
out, then we do a little like. I
Just
pop out too.
pop
like,
out as well.
Man,
How you
pop out
doing?
right
Yeah.
No, but
How's
like,
it going?
imagine,
I'll be
like,
scared. Yeah.
if she sees something, we get the laser grid out quickly while it's still there. She gets still there, and it says boop boop, and it scans it. I'll be holy fuck.
Like,
That'd be
but like I
crazy.
said, like it's crazy that I see her because before I actually used to impersonate her because
Oh,
when I was younger
For
I always wear
Halloween?
these like nightgowns. No, like I
Oh.
always when I'm younger I used to wear like it's like these Spanish nightgowns. My mom would always give me these nightgowns, which was a dress, like a white
Yeah.
dress and whatever. And So whenever I come into my sister's room, like wearing my nightgown, she's like, "Oh my god, you look so scary because I'm in the dark or whatever." So at times, I would literally just to scare her, I put my hair up in the front and start crawling like,
She's good.
Yeah,
You were at
I'd
Walmart.
make
You
the
could
noise. Yeah, and I'd make the noise and I'd scare her. And so I'm like, it's weird now seeing her because like I impersonate you, like I
she's
embody
like, yo.
you, and now all of a sudden you're here and
Yeah.
like,
You call me
Spirit from the devil.
yeah,
Talking shit.
Cracks his neck like,
You wanna be me, bitch?
I'm me.
Can you do this? She like cracks her
Yeah,
neck.
like,
Like,
do the 360. Yeah, like,
you can't do this.
Is your hair long enough?
Yeah.
At least they don't do shit like that. Imagine you saw the Grudge girl and she's like, I know it's scary now.
no. Yeah, like us, like they never really move.
Doesn't she
Like they
make
just
it
kind of
sound
pop
like,
out.
They just pop out.
Yeah,
Which makes that sound right?
Yeah. But yo, fuck, imagine.
Like that sounds
Wait,
good.
how tall? You seen her? Like,
she's
crouching
literally
now.
like
She's
5
little
foot,
girl,
like
5
short.
foot.
She's like not that tall.
She's crouching,
like
right?
like a girl, like
yeah.
Your height.
That's
Pretty
pretty
cool. We
scary.
should do. We
Imagine
should try to do a
seeing
mini
that.
episode. You
Like,
never know.
you
We
can
catch
step-
some crazy
you can
shit.
definitely
You
step
never
on her,
know.
right?
I mean,
No, you
I
can't.
didn't-
5 foot, John.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You
She's like-
lift my
she's like
foot
probably like
5
here.
foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fine. We're not the tallest people. You know? Like,
Yeah.
just relax now, Josh. You know?
Yeah.
Tallest
It's just-
dude.
I
I'm
always
5'7",
see
too.
her
Ain't the
from
tallest.
So
Are you
she's like,
5'7"?
I'm 5'7", yeah. So
Me
she's up to
too.
like your
So she's
chest.
like-
I always see her from like
A little bit taller than that,
afar.
dude.
Yeah.
Like up here.
Five. Probably right here. You're probably up to here.
Oh, my
Trying to
calculation-
measure exactly
My
how.
calculation-
No, 'cause, like-
She's about my height. I'm about like 5'2", so she'd be like about this tall.
Yeah,
maybe.
okay, yeah, that'd be scary.
Okay.
Just see her
Yeah.
popping out. Anything pale or like with like long hair over your
Long
face.
hair
is
and the
scary.
dress,
dude, if
the
I saw
white
that-
dress, like
White
the dirty
dress,
dress.
the white,
The
the white
dirty
dress
white
is
dress.
like
Yeah.
always
The
like.
horror dress.
So, if you see that or if it like mess with the REM pod, that'd be insane.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring everything over there. Don't
Slaps
worry.
it.
I'll bring the
Slaps
bear.
the REM pod.
This bear.
I don't think the boob.
We'll
We'll
yeah,
show.
the
We'll
boob
show him
bear.
off camera.
You know Boo Bear?
We'll show. Well,
What is
we've already
that?
explained
What is
it.
it?
So this bear is just like it's say we go to places that have like children's spirit, we'll make the spirit more comfortable because it's a teddy
It's
bear.
a bear.
Yeah.
So
it
this
has
bear-
something inside of it.
So it has like
Hold on. It's to make a sound because it doesn't scan the temperature of the room. It's like
it detects the temperature too.
Oh, what?
So like
It's scanning the temperature and the pressure and,
and
everything.
it's paused. So if you were to touch his like hand,
Just wait till it turns on.
it'll like turn red.
It's hand turn. See? Does it go red?
It's supposed to, and then
Hi, I'm Booba.
Let it go.
talks.
Let it go.
Your name?
So it's like it's a
It's
trigger.
Justin.
It's
Yeah.
a trigger, right? So like let's say the ghost touches
the
it.
Go ask
guy.
questions and
If it
talk.
feels like
See?
Booba is ticklish.
And then
See? So if the ghost touches it,
and if it gets
It'll
colder in
say
here,
that.
it goes brr. It
Could you
got
say
colder.
something? Could you please say it again?
so it just like asks questions. It's like and then if it
It's like yeah, it asks the
Aw,
question.
See its
thanks.
hand?
I like holding hands with
its
you.
hand goes red.
oh.
Yeah,
put a
so
camera
it's
So
like,
on
I
that?
like holding.
So if you put a
hands.
camera on that for hours,
and it's like
Yeah.
see like I'm holding. It's like I like hugs. Like I like holding hands. It's like a trigger thing. It's all it is.
That tickles.
I know you get it.
Who
you
voice
tickle.
acted this?
That's
You're not like a real kid. They
Scary.
kidnapped the kid and
Did you say
Yeah.
something? Could you please say it again?
It's like I said. It'll
Could you
like,
please
see how the
say
hands are red? So I'm
please?
holding the hand. So imagine this in the room.
yeah, in
and
the
then-
dark.
It
you
just
see
And
it.
you're
Turns.
and you're hearing this. I like holding hands. Like that's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
Like
I
someone's
don't
touching
even.
his hand.
I don't even know if I'd be able
I
to
like
continue
hugs.
living in my house if you guys put that shit there and then it reacted in a way. I'd be like, no.
I don't want to scare.
Like, I gotta move out of this fucking place
I'll put
right
this thing
now.
down.
Like,
Okay, I think the volume's down on it now.
So now it's just temperature.
Now, if you just put this down, you see the hands glowing and stuff. The ghost like touching
Well,
it.
at his house, I was playing with it a little bit. It was just like there, and it goes, brr. It got colder or something. I was like,
Yeah, the temperature.
holy
changed.
fuck, hey, boo, buddy.
hey,
AC on, bro? Is that it? No.
No, it was winter.
Okay, that's
Dang.
fine.
But it could have been. It
Could have been
could've
just
went
like
off.
the yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying there was a. I mean, I've had experience. Like, I've already said this on the podcast, but even Chris has seen shit. A lot of people.
Oh,
see
let
shit.
me see my story. My mom's story.
Yeah, it's your
No.
mom's story.
Oh, it's your mom's
Yeah.
story. Anyways, that's Boo Buddy.
we just back.
We don't have to bring it to your place. That's all I'm
You
saying.
can though.
No, you can. I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, I would probably
Are
like
you allowed
after
to order?
that.
Are you allowed to order food on podcast?
Order food. You want to order food?
Kind of hungry.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah. We can. So is that a roll against pocket?
Is that a podcast rule?
Is that a podcast? Why not order food? I'm not fucking Marved actually.
Well, we're probably gonna end the podcast soon. It's been over an hour.
Food. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me just say my story.
Finish story, and I'll
Yeah.
finish my story.
Say your
and
story.
then
Two more
shut
stories.
So
Then we'll do a
Portugal.
shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then go ahead, Justin. In Portugal.
Pull it
He's
closer.
about to pull the mic real close.
Some
Whisper
Portugal.
into it.
Portugal.
Portugal.
Portugal. So my mom, when she was younger, I
Portuguese.
think she was 10 or 12, and lived in a small house.
And the Vida Loca.
My mom, my mom and her mom, they're sleeping in the bed. It's like pitch black, like it's dark. They're sleeping, and all of a sudden, my mom feels like someone grab her leg and like pull her a little, and my mom freaked out and like grabbed her mom, and they like ripped her like nightgown, and she was freaking out. And then my grandma got up quick and turned the light on, and there was no one else in the room. She's like, what? And she's like, just got pulled. Like, she's like telling her mom, like, they thought maybe it was like, she thought it was like, maybe her uncle,
Intruder
because
or
lived in the
something.
house, like, even just messing with her.
Yeah.
But turned the
There
light
was
on
nobody.
and nobody's in the room.
Yeah.
That's
So that's
creepy.
It's like the
She's
thing
like,
that I said, like where I see somebody and then you
Yeah.
just turn around and they're not
It's
there
like-
anymore.
It reminds me when I'm younger.
Like, you would hear the door open if anyone tried to get out of the room. It's a small room, like, the
Yeah, it's
like,
tiny.
board
Yeah.
and stuff, so, yeah.
You would know.
So now that's why, like, my mom won't, like,
She
won't
doesn't
sleep
like
in
She's
the
a
Very
dark.
nightlight.
fun.
No,
She's
she's
a
a
nightlight.
nightlight.
That
Yeah.
reminds me when I was younger. I lived in.
Don't say the area, but
Don't
you-
say
No,
that.
not again, John. It was in Toronto.
Okay.
You can say
yeah.
somewhere
Toronto.
there.
Somewhere in Toronto.
I lived in a basement. It's the house where I kind of like lived. I think it's a house where I lived in, and I was helping my dad with groceries one time, and I kind of like, I don't know why, but I felt. You walk in and there's stairs, right? So I fell down it, and I kind of bashed my head on every single staircase. And then when you get to the
Dang.
staircase, there's a wall. So I bashed. Anyway, not the point. That's the house. I bashed my head. I kind of like tumbled on the stairs, and at the end of the staircase, at the end of the stairs, there was a metal part. So every time I boing.
Jeez.
I wake up and my dad's like carrying groceries. I'm like, yeah, I just bashed my head. I'm dead. Like I'm fucked up right now. Anyway, that's the point. The point. That's the house.
Yeah.
So it's a part where I was sleeping with my mom. I was like, what, 4, maybe 3? And I remember this vividly. Like, there was like a little space between the... it's getting quick. I'm going to tell my other story. It's quick. Like, there's a bed. And there's
Looking at
and
the
I like
time.
to sleep beside the wall.
Sorry. Got a message about the haunted doll. Go
Oh,
ahead.
sick.
I like to sleep beside the wall. So with this bed, we were like, I don't know, we were kind of poor. We were
Yeah.
poor.
No, it's
I like
okay.
to sleep beside the wall, and then there was a little. I like to get in the crevice of the wall. Like I like to put my half my body in the wall.
What?
I don't know why.
Okay,
And
in
how
the
No,
my
wall.
I
bed.
understand that.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I'm looking at the ceiling, and it starts moving. It starts glowing. I think green. It was really weird.
That's the one I got laser eye surgery. It rings the same bell, but go
Really?
ahead.
No, like the ceiling was green. It was kind of moving in a kind of a
Yeah.
gooish way.
And you were not on drugs.
And
No,
Josh-
I was like 4.
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck kind of
yeah,
drugs
yeah.
am I doing?
Yeah.
What drugs am I
Drugs.
doing? Am I popping
They're
heroin? No, I'm
drugs.
not.
No.
I was a kid.
And Josh
My-
is not blind. They're just saying that he's not blind.
Just
Not
to
blind.
How many
Clarify.
fingers are only up, John?
25. No, I wasn't blind. My mom's I wake her up and it just goes away. She's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just saw something." She's like, "Go to bed." I'm like, "Okay." Anyway, that's a
Yeah.
little story happened in Toronto. This is one of the demonic dreams I've had when I was younger. When I'm not younger, the same house, same
Yeah.
paranormal thing. I was like going to like sleep paralysis. One dream I had, I was sleeping in my bed. I wake up. It was everywhere around. I know it wasn't a dream because I'm like, fuck. Because my dad would tell me, like I would tell my dad about certain things. He
Yeah.
would say blood of Christ. That would get you the dream. So when I say blood of, I couldn't finish what I wanted to say.
Alright.
Yeah, he told me to say blood of Christ.
Blood of Christ.
Because
Yeah.
he said that's the most powerful word you can say, and it will get you out of any dream. I tried saying it, I couldn't finish my sentence. I see blood of, that's it.
That's so scary.
So it's
Yeah.
scary.
Right.
So I'm like, shit,
blood-
I'm in the dream.
blood-
So the door is actually
Blood!
I think the door is open, and it's the same house I was talking with Sammy. The door, like how I had the paralysis and I saw something on the side of the room.
Yeah.
It's the same layout. So as the door is open, it's wide open. Right where that counter is, there's
Yeah.
a popcorn machine, the washroom right there. Remember?
Yeah.
So there's like a bed here, door here, and then there's a washroom right there, like right here, and then there's the counter, and then go straight to my room. So at this area
Yeah.
where like the counter is, and right in front of it, this is tall black thing.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
It's
You
like
didn't tell me that
it's a
before,
shadow. It's
pal.
the tallest
Isn't that-
shadow ever, and I'm like, I'm scared. I'm gonna go run to my parents' room.
Yeah,
So I
that
get
room
out,
is
I
like
get out of
across
bed.
the way.
I open the door's open. I try running past it.
I can't
In the
even imagine,
dream,
right?
Yeah.
I think it's like something demonic. I think it's like a demon or something. Because
Yeah.
it grabs me and it throws me back in bed.
Holy
and it closes the door. I'm like, fuck no. I kept going. It took 3 attempts for me to run up the door, and it grabbed me in the dream, and it threw back in the bed. I'm like, fuck. Why can't I get out? Like, why can't I go? So then I eventually ran. I think I juked it out. I don't know why. I did some next thing. I juked it out.
Broke its ankles.
I'm like, broke its ankles, and it's like, shit.
I play ball, bro.
It started following me. I run to my parents' room, and then I shut the door, and it's following me. I see it following me. I'm like, shut that door, you know? I'm like, no, you can't catch me. I see something crawl underneath, and it transforms into...
Is it Ben 10? Like
No. Believe it or not, it's weird.
Kidding.
It is a juvenile tiger, like a little tiger.
Sorry, no.
It's weird. It's a little tiger.
It just threw me off. Sorry.
And the room is black. My parents, I get in the room and they're not there. The room Leo is different. I'm like, thanks, nice.
Holy shit.
And so like crawls under the room door and it kind of squeezes itself back to normal and it's a little tiger. And I kid you not, I stomped on it. I stepped the shit. I was stepping the fuck on that tiger. I'm like, I don't give a shit. You're not a tiger. You're a demon. Like, get away from me. So I stepped the shit. I stepped on it as hard as I could. Like, I kept fucking boxing it up. Like, it was trying to climb under. It was freaky. And after that dream, that's pretty much it. It wasn't a big tiger. It was like a kind of like a 4 foot tiger, like on 4.
It's pretty tall.
A little fucking massive,
4
dude.
foot tiger is like.
I stepped on it. Wait, no, I'm lying. Not 4 foot.
You can see 4 foot, 5 foot short. It's like,
it's 3
almost
foot.
full
Up to
adult.
here. Okay, up to here, like the table. No, a little smaller than the table. Like here.
So
I stepped on it. I'm like, yo, get out of here, bro. Like, what are you doing? So I don't know. I kept saying blood of Christ. I finally said blood of Christ, and then the whole dream ended. I wake up in my bed, and I'm like,
there's a tiger.
no fucking tiger. No tiger.
A tiger doll.
No, I'm awake, and I'm like,
I the tiger song.
I'm like, what?
Lion King starts playing on the TV.
No, it's not that
Josh
shit.
in the air.
No, it's no tiger. After that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna. I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to my parents' room and I'm telling them and I'm sleeping there.
There's a
Again.
fucking tiger in the house.
No, I'm like, I had some
Demonic
demonic
shadow.
paranormal
Yeah,
dream,
okay.
and this is when my dog Sammy, he wouldn't sleep with me. He would sleep with my parents because they would go to bed before me.
Because he knows you get fucked up dreams.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to be there. You know, he's like, you know what, you're on your own.
Yeah, the dog's like, you keep yelling blood, you know what I'm saying?
You don't finish the sentence.
Anyway,
so
I wake
kinda
up from
creeped
my
out.
dream and I sleep beside them. I'm like, I'm not sleeping in that room.
Yeah.
That room is some watch
Well, we all
out
had
demon
nights
us. I'm not going there.
Yeah.
So I didn't sleep there. I saw my parents. I woke up. I had a good night. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, once you're with your parents, you feel safe. Like when you're a kid, you sleep in the bed, it's like gone.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah.
There was
It's the
sometimes
best
when I was
feeling.
younger, I wake up in dreams, and I would literally wake up in a dream, and sleep. I was younger, I was like what 9, 10. I would sleep with my parents. I wake up in the dream, parents are gone. I wake up in the bed alone. I'm like,
That's scary.
that's how I knew I was in a dream because they weren't there. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. So I walk up the room. What's up? One time there was a girl, and there was kind of like a zombie because I was petrified of zombies one time. My mom, I was like grade 1, 2.
Yeah.
My mom was watching the zombie. Like it was Halloween. She was watching the zombie marathon. Like you know what, the zombie in the mall.
Yeah,
And the other movie, Dawn of the Dead, and the other
Dawn
one.
the Dead.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm in grade 1. I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, mom. Well, I'm gonna go watch some like cartoons. Let's watch channel 65. What's it called?
Treehouse.
Treehouse. She's like, no, you're going to bed. I'm like, mom, I can't go to bed. You're going to bed. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. I sleep. I wake up. A zombie's chasing me around like. A zombie's chasing around. You know. No, I'm serious.
School.
I just say a school.
I have to watch this whole
School.
fucking. I have to watch this whole fucking episode pretty carefully now. I
An
gotta.
hour and a half.
Anyway.
I like to skim
Stop
through, Josh.
mentioning
know,
Josh.
I'm sorry. I have to.
I have to like.
I'm in
watch
that.
every
I'm in
minute.
that school,
Yeah, the old
and I
school,
kid you
yeah.
not, through the halls, it would chase me. This is why I was like, I was younger. I was petrified of peeing. Every time I go to piss, I have to check behind the shower to see if the zombie's gonna attack me while I'm pissing. I kid you not. It
PTSD,
happened for like
bud.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still can't sleep without my feet out the covers from Paranormal.
Oh yeah,
I don't
I
give
have to
a shit.
cover my
Yeah.
I
feet.
have PTSD
My
for
feet.
life from that.
I'm fine now. I'm
Shit.
fine now. I'm so
I
much
can't
older.
do that.
Yeah.
I watch scary movies at like 4 a.m. in the dark.
That's
by
how much
myself.
primitivity fucked me over. When I saw the girl got dragged out of her bed
the
with her
first
feet out, I'm
Paranormal
like,
fucked me up.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
sleep with my feet out of the blankets.
Really?
Fuck that. Scared
Yeah.
the
I'm
fuck
okay
out.
now.
Yeah.
I'm okay now.
I have one last story. I think that we
Alright.
should
Yeah,
end it.
and then
I'm
I have
good. I don't know more
one thing
stories.
to mention.
Okay, this
Yeah.
one's deal with dreams. We are talking about dreams before. So I used to have a like demonic dream where it'd be like the same feeling as
Priest?
sleep paralysis, sleep paralysis, and a demon would be like he would be right there, and I
Yeah.
couldn't escape.
What
Like,
is
Seriously?
like I had the feeling I like sleep paralysis. I couldn't escape. I couldn't escape no matter what. Right?
Right.
That'd be the dream. It'd be fucked. I'd be sitting there for like it felt
Yeah.
like hours. I'd be sitting there. I couldn't escape. So when I started lucid dreaming, the dream happened. Boom! I'm in the dream. Right? I'm like, I've had this dream before. I'm dreaming. And I know I was dreaming. I'm like, you're in my dream. And I got up and I just broke out of it. Like, this is my dream. I control my dreams.
Yeah,
Get
this is
out.
my French shark boy girl.
But like after that, I swear on my soul, I'll never have the dream again.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Dang.
this is my dream. This is
I
my, like, this
control
is me.
my territory.
Literally, I said that, and it went away. It's crazy because when you lucid dream, I used to lucid dream in nightmares.
Yeah.
I was getting
Yeah.
chased by Ewok. You know what Star Wars Ewoks? You know those little fucking hairy bastards.
Oh yeah.
They're throwing spears at me in a dream, and I was lucid dreaming, and I went like this in the dream. Like I was running, I went like this for some reason. I'm
Like,
dreaming.
I'm not having
so I
this.
turned around like this is my
No
dream, and they all
more.
ran away from
He's
me.
like, back the
Pretty
fuck
sick.
out. This is my dream.
It's
This is
pretty
my
sick though when you do
dream.
that. When you
Yeah.
control your dream in a nightmare, you feel like powerful.
You're
You're
like, I'm
God.
Bro, if I was in
Oh,
Jurassic
yeah.
Park in a
I'm-
dream, I'd be so happy.
Oh, I had dinosaur dreams.
What?
That was scary.
I had a
They were dope,
T-Rex
but there's
dream.
a-
Yeah.
I had like there was like fucking on an island. It's crazy. Like I remember the T-Rex. I remember there's a bunch of people like running and the crew.
Oh
I had
fuck! I
there's,
had
like, a
another one
fence
too
area.
recently.
Literally just me. I had to slide
That
under
was
the
scary.
fence. and
Really?
made it. Yeah, it was sick. That felt so real though.
I had one
That
where he just fucking died from a T-Rex, motherfucker. Sorry, like it's
You're
crazy.
supposed to never die in dreams.
Yeah,
I died
or-
a bunch
No,
of
you can
times.
die, but you wake up.
yeah,
Exactly.
you wake up when
Because
you die.
your
just
brain,
before you
Yo,
die,
you know what's
though.
crazy?
your brain doesn't know what dying
Dude,
is.
hold
so
on,
it wakes you up.
Have
Yeah.
you ever have a dream where you're falling? It actually feels like you're falling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I was
And
told
then
it's
it
that you're
feels
growing.
like you're like on a roller coaster.
That's
Yeah.
that's the downside
Like,
of lucid dreaming. Because when I used to fly and I used to go down, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
my
feel the
stomach. I'm like,
butterflies. Like,
fuck, I can't.
it's like,
I
how's
can't
that
go down.
work?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
I feel
told-
it.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
not
told
comfortable.
when you feel like you're having a dream and you're falling, it's
Yeah.
when you means your body's growing.
Well, guess
I
what?
was
I'm still
told.
the same height, fucker.
I never.
I wish I had
fucking
more of
grew.
those dreams. What the fuck, dude? I never had
I
enough
fell
of
so
those.
many times
That's
and never
sick,
fucking
but
grew.
that makes sense. That does make sense though. I wish I grew.
I think those
But
shit.
tell your story. Then we think we should end. It's
Okay,
like
yeah.
an hour
So I
and a
brought
half,
this on the
45
podcast. We had
minutes.
Nick on because you were there and me and Nick. This is story. Do you
I was
remember when we were younger and they all went to the casino and it was just your dad and your mom taking care of us and we were watching Jurassic Park in the living room? You, me, and Nick. Remember because Vuvu just passed away? Remember the fucking footsteps upstairs? We thought like someone like they came home.
You told us on the other
And-
podcast.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Sick.
Oh!
Now Josh, it's even better. Go on.
Yeah,
I
so it's like
remember that.
Dude, that was
I
fucking
don't
scary.
know
Remember your dad
much.
was like, your dad's like, yo, who's like they went out and nobody was home.
What the
It was
hell,
fucking
dude?
crazy, yeah.
Dang.
That was fucking
I
sick. We're
remember
watching, and then Mike was like, just continue watching the movie, don't worry. And we were watching Jurassic Park, but I was like, what the fuck was that? I was like,
trying to ignore the
footsteps. Yeah.
footsteps,
That was
yeah.
crazy. Like, it literally sounded like someone, you know when you hear people walking.
Is that
around.
where your grandpa used to be, like upstairs?
Well,
He lived up there, yeah.
That's where he was,
His
like, his
room
last
was?
moment was, like, he was up there on the
That's
couch.
crazy.
I don't remember too much. I remember this room used to be his office.
Yeah, this
We
room.
actually-
I used to go around there all the time.
We actually just heard a lady in this room.
Oh,
I'll
did
show
we
you
ever
the
tell you
video
that I
after.
caught a ghost on?
We caught our Omegle here.
Fuck! Like it was scary. I don't know why.
Okay, hold on.
From right there, see where Elvira's standing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lady. Well, there was not a lady there, but you hear like behind, like we're on Omegle for like 4 hours recording. We were talking to this guy
Advertising.
for almost an hour about like old cartoon shows, and Adam brought like, oh, you know, remember Flappy Bird? As soon as he says Flappy Bird, you hear like,
Hey!
her girl goes, hey, behind us.
And Justin
And-
didn't realize it, right? I'll show the TikTok
If
after.
you watch the footage, you could see like in my face, like I just freeze for a
You
second.
guys both
And
hear
You know,
it?
at the same time, we both freeze.
The mic's caught it. And I'm
And the
like,
mic caught it, but not as close. In real life, you can hear it more clear. Like,
It sounded like it was right where
I
Elvira
thought
was.
someone like I thought
So-
you see where someone was like behind, like open the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm drunk.
I-
I'm drunk.
I go to Justin, right? Let me say my person. I go to
Yeah.
Justin. Her, hey, because Justin
Yeah.
has this headphone in, right? So this
Yeah,
my
so I
ear,
can't hear his-
my
but I
ear's
heard
free.
someone
So I hear a
behind.
lady go, hey, and I'm like, this. I swear to God, I'm like,
And I
did you just hear that?
and I'm like, oh,
I remember
fuck, you
perfect-
heard that?
That's
And Justin
I
got
turned
so
slowly,
serious.
I turned slowly, like, I heard like a voice.
I'll show you the TikTok, dude. We recorded.
Yeah.
I
That's
made
insane.
the voice louder, and a person. It doesn't sound like a lady. To us, it sound. I heard a fucking lady
It
say,
goes like,
"Hey."
Hey.
I
can't even do it.
I heard.
But I heard. Oh.
I swear to God, this is what I heard. Hey.
Yeah.
I heard. Hey.
You know
And
what's
I'm like, there's no one fucking up. It's 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I felt like
Hey.
I heard hey, and then I was like, maybe it was like I said
I
it in the
heard
video.
hey exactly to the T. I heard hey, and I'm like,
How's it going, bitch?
Exactly.
I turn around just to double check. I was like,
It's always late at night. They
Yeah.
always
I'll
are
show
doing
you
that
the
stuff.
video. We have the
Yeah.
video.
and then the guy was like,
Fucking
what the
dead
fuck
ass.
are you talking about?
Yeah, 'cause I asked him. I'm like, was
And
that
then,
on
like-
your end? Like,
Yeah, and he's
'Cause
like,
I'm
why?
trying to
I
make
didn't
sense
hear
of
it.
it all,
He
right?
said, I didn't hear anything. We're like, I'm gonna have to play it back. And he's like, wait, you guys are recording this? I was like,
Oh,
yeah, we
yeah,
have it
see
recorded.
ya. And I was like, I have to.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go.
bye.
Gotta go.
Oh,
Like,
I gotta
like-
check this out.
So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put this on TikTok. It's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, this was another episode of the Ghost Bros podcast. This is
Let's do
episode,
one more shot before we
yes.
Yeah.
This is episode 12.
Alright!
Before we go, guys,
Let's
one more
get another
shot.
shot in this bit. No.
And then I gotta show you
I
guys the
think-
haunted place I work at. So the guys talking
Yeah.
behind.
Oh,
the
actually,
scenes.
wait. Can you read the message live on the podcast from
I
the
want to see it for
UK?
the next one.
Okay, save
'Cause
it for
I
next
want- so I'm gonna message
Okay.
a bunch of people.
We're
I should guys
messaging
say this.
for
We're
the haunted
messaging
dolls.
a bunch of people for the
Why
haunted
A
did
dolls.
you?
bunch? A bunch?
A bunch. We're drinking.
Street?
A bunch of people
There you
for
go.
the next podcast of haunted dolls and their reactions.
You guys drunk?
Yeah.
This doll's
Is it a lot?
500.
Is it a
These
lot?
dolls are fine. Just drink.
Yeah,
These
it's
are
all
fuck.
good though.
Is that a
You
lot?
get food.
It's
You
like-
gotta get food.
Okay.
It's like
Wait, where's my shot?
The,
My
the
shot.
dolls I messaged, they're worth 500
Wait,
bucks.
wait, I have nothing.
Oh, but sorry.
Bro! Pour this guy more than
No,
one.
it's okay.
It's okay, I get in the
Look at
regular.
the
Nah, you
snack
need
pack.
more.
It's
You
halfway
need to mix
done.
that.
It's
No,
a good
no,
job.
Don't mix it.
No. If you love me as a cousin,
don't
you'll mix
mix. I'm
it.
not mixing
Don't
the
mix it.
beef.
Don't mix it.
Josh.
Just drink it. Just.
Can't mix it. It's gonna taste fucking weird. I
Whoops.
was I love you, bro.
Chill. Chill.
This
I'm
guy's
Sorry,
like,
gonna
confessing my
pull over
love.
more.
no, because he's like, if you love me, you'll drink it. Like,
If you
what?
love me, we'll drink it.
So guys are going
You guys
to
wanna watch that movie? The
So-
fucking Follow Me, bitch?
Oh, it follows. It's a fucking great movie.
That'd be funny.
Cheers,
really
guys.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers, thanks for coming to the podcast,
Thanks for
guys.
coming, guys.
Cheers,
Yeah.
thanks for the
Cheers to
podcast.
the
I
podcast.
love being here. Follow.
Get these guys to
I'm too drunk.
Annabelle.
I'm too drunk, man.
Yeah. What's it called? Also, if you guys want, for the one house is 6 hours away. It's the only episode we can get them to come on.
What do you say?
Thank you guys for
All right,
watching.
I'm
Yeah.
officially drunk
Yeah.
now. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, we-
Guys, thanks for watching.
But every story was true.
Mhm.
Every story we told here today
Yeah,
was
it's
true.
true.
It's fucking
Told
scary
by
and
us.
terrifying, but it was good. Good
Crazy
experiences.
stuff. We're gonna see The Grudge.
Yo, put your comments in the comment section
That's right.
Yeah.
and tell us your fucking freaky stories. Why not?
Guys,
I want to hear them.
Guys,
Tell us your crazy
We
story.
want to hear them. We want to hear them.
Comment
Alright, guys,
below.
comment
Let
below.
us know.
You guys
right,
ever see
comment
The Grudge
right.
as well, ever?
That's right.
That's right, let us know.
Maybe you
let
saw
us know.
Marmaduke. Who knows, bro? I don't
Marmaduke.
tell
I
you,
don't know.
I'm
Marmaduke. You
telling
mean
you.
Barbaduke? Wait.
Yeah, the Babadook.
Oh, Babadook.
No,
Babadook.
Marmaduke, the big dog.
Marmaduke is the dog.
You know Swoozy?
No, I know
He
you're talking
saw
about that big-
Transformers. He's always probably like, like his eyes are
Oh, I gotta
fucking
get my
flickering.
boys like
Yeah.
Ryan and Nick on.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Huh?
I'll try to get them for next weekend. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Who?
Okay. My one of my boys, Ryan and Nick.
They have good
They have
ghost too.
A ghost locked them out of their house.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
guys.
can't say it.
See ya
That's
next
fine.
Next for the
episode.
next podcast.
Next
Next
episode. Jeez.
All right.
See
So
you
I'm gonna click
guys.
stop on that camera.
Okay.